Hi everyone, welcome back to Planet J Tarot. Thank you so much for being here. If you're new here, thank you for visiting. I hope you like this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if it resonates. And if you're coming back again, I love you. Thank you for being here. All right, this is a special fucking reading because it is Pride Month. And we're all fucking gay as hell. And if you're not gay as hell and you're just watching maybe for your gay friend, your gay sister, I don't know, brother, mother, sister, whoever, thank you for being here for watching that too. This is going to be friendly for, girl on girl, guy on guy, non-binary, whatever. I will try to keep it as open as possible. For my non-binaries, please watch and take everything with a grain of salt because I may be doing a non-binary reading separate from this later on this month. But happy Pride Month, you guys. I'm going to let you guys choose your card now, and then I'll show you me shuffle them all up, and then we'll get you some answers. Okay, bye. If you chose the Queen of Pentacles for card number 1, this is your reading. I will show you guys the shuffling now, and then we'll get into it to see where this relationship will go. Okay. Card number 1. We're going to start with the Osho Zen Tarot deck here. This is our Osho Zen Tarot deck. First, we're going to look at you versus them. We're going to see some outcomes, okay? And then we'll see what themes have been going on in the relationship. But before we do that, I always like to start off with an energy check so you guys can see who is who in the relationship. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed here. So if you start to resonate with one side more than the other, that's cool too. But at the same time, I'm channeling two energies here without even having either of them truly here. So that's why I say roles can sometimes be reversed. Please keep that in mind. If at some point, you are resonating with one side, but I perhaps say one thing that sounds a little bit more like you're conditioned, well, just keep in mind that does tend to happen. Okay. Whew. Okay. Let's get into it. You are going to be here on the left and they are going to be them on the right. Sorry. Okay. So you are showing up as the 7 of Wands and they're showing up as the 10 of Cups, card number 1. Oh my God. We're using our Rainbow Tarot deck, by the way. I love it. Okay. Card number 1. Okay, so immediately off the back, when it comes to this energy check, you are showing up as someone who definitely has their defenses up with this person. This is your energy. On the bottom of the deck is 9 of Swords. And then there's Page of Swords right underneath these two. This is your energy here with the 7 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. So you guys, I think, are definitely kind of getting stuck in your head about this relationship. It's almost like I feel like some of you guys do want to reach out if you're in a no contact situation. I feel like some of you guys may want to reach out if you're in a no contact situation, but at the same time, it's like you're kind of blocking yourself off because behind all of that, like blocking yourself off, is you looking very anxious and constantly thinking about something, possibly being up at night. Okay. Yes. You may resonate with being a Aries, Virgo, Cancer, Capricorn, Taurus. You may have those placements somewhere in your big 6 or your big 3. You may have prominent placements. That could be, I don't know, maybe your best friend is one of those signs as well. Because I am getting that maybe some of you guys are talking to someone about this, just not your person. Your person seems to be very, very, very much into you. Like you are everything that they've ever wanted with this 10 of Cups energy. But for some reason, the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom is in reverse. They love you, but the foundation and of your relationship right now is kind of in shambles. And your person is feeling very left out in the cold by you. So yeah, they're being very left out in the cold by you with this Five of Pentacles. I hate to keep repeating that phrase, but it's so relevant. Especially because you're showing up here with the Seven of Wands energy for this energy check. So if you're resonating with that, your person definitely is feeling like they can't have what they really want with you, with this, which is this Ten of Cups, because it's like this being... It's like you both are crying. I think you both are silently crying about this and not telling one another. Yeah, I mean, they have Queen of Cups in reverse right underneath this. And then there's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Cups. I feel like this person really... They seem to be very, very, very invested in you in everything. And even if they aren't right now, they want to be. For those of you that are in a connection though, and there isn't like a blocking or no contact, I feel like you have your guard up with this person. It is a Seven of Wands, so it could be maybe that in the past there was some deception. It may not even be from them though. It could be from something like in your past or someone that isn't them. But yes, I am definitely feeling that. And we're going to place these two cards here now for the real gunk of it all. Okay, so this is you. How are you showing up? Guidance in reverse with the 3 here. Okay, and then compromise in reverse with the 6. Wow. Okay. And the outcomes? Clinging to the past in reverse and silence in reverse. And then the theme overall, possibilities in reverse. So, okay. We're going to start this from like a past, present, future sort of thing, and then we'll get some special messages. So right now for the past, it is definitely looking like you don't know what to do when it comes to this situation. I definitely felt that from that Nine of Swords energy in reverse. I feel like when it comes to even talking to people about this relationship, you feel like you don't even have anybody to turn to. It's almost like if you were to even try to get advice from another person about this relationship, they wouldn't be able to tell you anything significant to truly help you. I also feel like for you, it could also be that even if you're not talking to anyone, you want to, because you feel kind of lost. And if some of you guys don't want to talk to a person, you may be wanting to speak or seek guidance from the universe. I also heard speak your truth just now, and it almost slipped out. It's really interesting. I liked using this Osho Zen deck for this because look, both of these cards have the rainbow there. You have rainbow with the 3, and they have rainbow with a 6 in reverse to compromise. And you have it with guidance. The outcomes of what happened in the past between you two. I feel like you guys couldn't hold on to each other. And the reason why is because the overall theme regarding your relationship in the past was like a lack of taking or truly seeing, an opportunity to have a stable foundation, right? 2 is all about stable foundation, but it's in reverse here. 2 is also about your self-esteem, skills, and talents. So I feel like an overall theme here, it could have been, honestly, that both of you were very different people, and blending both of your energies was very hard for your person to do. I do see that on this card with compromise, it looks like there are like 2 monks here. So I feel like this person, dare I say, not only did they not compromise with you, but I feel like they may have even spoke down to you at some times, maybe came off a bit condescending. I think for both of you guys, though, what ended up happening, even if you're still together, right, is that you tend to cling to good memories and passionate memories about this connection. And if you guys are in connection, I do feel like if there was an argument or just something you guys haven't been seeing eye to eye recently in, or haven't really been talking to one another, understanding one another when you speak to one another. Or for some of you guys, it's like you're not really speaking at all. But this is coming out for the outcome with silence in reverse. So I do feel like I said, if you guys have already been in a fight, I feel like there might have been a fight where you guys didn't speak for a while. And if it wasn't a fight, it could have just been, oh, we can't really mix well together. I feel like this person struggled to be themselves and incorporate you in the relationship, because I know that 7 is technically balanced, but 6 is right before it, and it's all about healthy give and take, and it's in reverse here, showing up for your person. So I think in the past, your person definitely struggled with that. They struggled with being equal with what was given and what was taken. Now this can be two things, right? This can be someone that gives too much or someone that doesn't give enough. But I'm also getting that for this person, they didn't give themselves, like, and for some of you guys, it may be that this person had a hard time connecting with themselves. And for you, I feel like you had a hard time listening to your intuition. This could still be possible, but I am looking at the past right now. So maybe this has changed for you both, but this is how it all has started. Now, I like to do the past, present, and the future pretty slow, but I think I'm getting a pretty good idea. So we're just going to start pulling and get some more energetic cards to couple these and clarify a little bit more. So talk to me about what's going on here. I want to see more. We have a lot of cards to describe this possibilities in reverse here. Okay, tell me about this. Okay, anything about this, like, gayness? I'm trying to think about, like, like, I'm sorry to say, but, like, you know, what's gay about this? And what I'm immediately getting from this, and I'm going to say this for every pile, what's gay about this is almost like you in the past didn't want to have to teach this person, and this person wasn't willing to listen even if you wanted to. Take that for what it is and try to apply that to your situation in the most gay way, because I have to be kind of, I can't be too explicit here. But I'm hearing, like, I'm not going to teach you. Like, I feel like you, for whatever reason, maybe this person was more inexperienced than you. Like, maybe they'd never been in a gay relationship before. That could have been where the compromise came from. Let's see. Tell me more. Some of you guys felt like this person wanted you to put on a show. Some of you guys felt like this person wanted you to put on a show, and they, oh, that's interesting. I do feel like this person felt kind of like fated to meet you. I feel like when this person saw you for the first time, you took their breath away. I think you took their breath away. Maybe when you met them for the first time in the past, you were like really dressed up to the nine, or the first time they saw you, they thought you looked magnificent. It was like one of those moments where, like, you two were the only ones in the room. I just heard that. For some of you guys, maybe you do drag, and the first time this person saw you was like when you were in drag. Oh, that would be so cool. Or like maybe you were at the club or at a party. I'm seeing like a giant spotlight here. So maybe you were at like a nightclub, a gay club, a party, a carnival, a gala, a ball. Because, you know, they do have like drag balls, gala balls sometimes. And it's Pride Month, so definitely. But if you're finding this outside of Pride Month, don't worry. This is a timeless reading, but I like to do these, you know, when the time comes up. I'll do more every year, but okay. Yeah, I do feel like this person felt really fated to meet you, but the outcomes, I don't. I feel like somebody couldn't let go of an ex. Somebody couldn't let go of an ex in the past, though. Now, if it wasn't an ex, right, it could possibly have something to do with, like for example, what I say this is, okay, maybe it wasn't that they weren't letting go of an ex, but there was like a third party from the past that kept popping up. Like, for example, let me give you different scenarios. Oh, I really met this person when I was on vacation, but I was vacationing somewhere for a month, but something from the past, I have an apartment in a whole different fucking country that I have to go back and tend to. Or oh, I've been dating this person for a couple of months, or I've been dating this person for a couple of years. I want to take it further, but I have an ex that I have kids with, or oh, I am married to this person. I've been with them for a while, but for some reason their fucking mother won't get out of our marriage. There is something here that makes me feel like for some of you guys, this was a committed relationship. And the silence between you, whether or not that has ended or is still continuing, has a lot to do with pride. But also, like, underneath the pride is insecurity. That's deep. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, tell me. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Tell me more about these themes. Tell me more about these themes. I am getting that. Okay, so for if you guys are two guys together or two like masculines together, and this doesn't even have to be two guys. Like, you could be two women who just both dress more masculine or consider themselves to be like a stud or something. I feel like, oh shit, that just got me something. Your person might be like a stud. Your person might be a stud or be like a masculine, more masculine, like gay but more masculine. And you may be more flamboyant. You may be more flamboyant than them. For some of you guys, you definitely were out of the closet, and your person might not have been. And I say that because the card that pulled up for them, like, literally has shadows on it. It's not really showing like their faces or anything really detailed about them, but it is showing two people connected, holding hands over a compass, which, like I said, it feels very faded and like a destined relationship, almost poetic, right? But I do feel like something about you guys didn't work. Two different personalities, like two very different personalities is what I'm hearing. Okay, and tell me more about the themes. Oh, the Emperor in reverse. Oh, no. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Okay, and this is the Queen of Cups in reverse. There is that Queen of Cups in reverse for your person. So this definitely speaks a lot to your person. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yes, I definitely feel like someone questioned their worth, like, in this relationship with the Emperor and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse there. I think this is the Emperor. It might be the King of Wands, but I still am getting the same energy where it's like someone questioned their worth. I think someone tried to put on a show, or someone tried to act a little bit more confident than they were. I think deep down, though, they were questioning what they really had to offer. And we'll see who that was, right? Because it's just the energy check of the past. Now we're going to look at the present. Three of Pentacles in reverse does make me feel like there was a third party. And Queen of Cups in reverse makes me feel like there's like feelings that were hurt that weren't communicated in the past. Like, they were kept to themselves. They kept it and swept it under the rug. But I'm almost hearing like it wasn't even swept under the rug. It was just like they didn't say anything. You know what I mean? Not to say that it wasn't visible, but like they just never said anything about it, and those feelings festered. I'm not going to say it went straight to anger or resentment, because it does feel quite soft. Almost like hurt that you couldn't even put into words. Somebody was very hurt in the past in a way that they couldn't even put into words in this connection. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more about you and them and all of that. Okay, we're using our Heavenly Bodies tarot deck right now. The one we just used was our Romantic Tarot. Okay, tell me more about you. This might be like your sign. You might have prominent house placements in this position. And then for these two, these might be places where you have like synastry, or you may want to look at like your composite chart, maybe those placements, okay? But these two will maybe be like your sun, moon, whatever houses, maybe just like you may have strong influence of these, or you may just act like whatever card here is, right? Okay, so let's see. Square, challenging situation in a mountain to climb. Damn. You are kind of showing up as a bit difficult in the past. Some of you guys are coming up as like a brat. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, right? Because brat might not be the best word. Like some of you guys might genuinely be a diva. Someone's stage name might be diva. Someone like to be called diva. You might like to be a diva though. Like you might like that about yourself, or your person might have liked that about you. But it did come up and bring challenges. I'm also hearing that you just have very high standards though. But I'm also hearing that you do have a mask. You do wear a mask in relationships. You may be the one that was coming off more confident than you truly were. Yeah, and I almost feel like it was difficult for you. Yeah, you might have been that. It's interesting because it was for them, the Queen of Cups in reverse, right? Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups in reverse. Yeah, that was them. Right underneath it was the Ace of Cups in reverse. I almost am hearing like unrequited love. Like, I don't know. This is showing up for the past, but I feel like for some of you guys, this has trickled into the present because we're starting to look more into the present now. I feel like this person has a lot of feelings for you, and it's almost like they don't think you can see it. What? Water, yeah, water. A lot of feelings for you here. Spirituality, emotion, intuition, and compassion. Yeah, I did say earlier that you were the one that was struggling to listen to your intuition there, but your person is definitely showing up as having a lot of feelings for you. It's also possible that you and your person are 3 signs away from each other, so that's probably why the compromise in reverse came up. You guys may butt heads a lot. Like, for example, you may be a Aries and they may be a Cancer. They're water. I am kind of getting like fire energy from you, but I don't know if that's really like you or just a show, like I said, because I do feel like there's a mask. Like you may come off more confident than you actually are. They may have prominent water rising or water in their inner placements. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Okay. Interesting. Okay, now tell me more. Tell me more about these outcomes and how things ended up. North Node, destined to have. I felt like you guys were fated. Like, I felt like this relationship was, like, meant to be. I'm not going to say, like, you guys, like, it's too soon in the reading for me to really say, like, oh, you guys are meant to be together forever, right? But there is an energy of it was meant to happen for a reason. You know what I mean? You guys were meant to meet each other for a reason. North Node is a very, very spiritual and, like, karmic energy in astrology, and it is a lot. It does speak a lot to your destiny based off of like a karmic past or a past life. You guys may have known each other in a past life. That's not me saying that you guys are the perfect match, okay? I'm just saying sometimes that does happen. Sometimes you meet people, like you might have met this person and felt like instantly familiar to them or something like that. Who knows? Okay, and then what else? Libra in reverse. Consideration in reverse, fairness in reverse, and harmony in reverse. Yeah, like I said, I felt like you guys were two opposite sides of the same coin though. So it's like you guys may be very similar, but at the same time, it's like you are different, right? You may understand each other, but you might not be able to truly blend and balance each other in this connection. Your person does feel very, like I said, like destined. Like they do feel like you're the person for them, but you are showing off as a little bit more guarded with them, having a more like this person has to climb mountains to see you. This person would have to try very, very hard to get to you, to talk to you, to get you to feel them or even hear them out. I feel like this person may struggle to tell you what they really feel right now, and that may be because you are standing in pride, but this is the past. So now we're going to look at the present after we see the themes. What was the theme here? South Node, destined to release. Yeah, like I said, it's like you guys got both. That's fucking crazy. You guys got both. South and North Node, destined to release and destined to have. So yeah, I do feel like for some of you guys, especially if in the past, like the relationship didn't work out and you guys came back to each other, or if this is like one of those things that keeps going on and on or on and off, Oh my God. Yeah, that was a part. Like, that was meant to happen. If you guys are like, oh, no, I definitely feel like, oh, I just switched these. I definitely feel like that was meant to happen. There's a dragon on this card, and this one has a fish. Definitely fire and water energy here. That's so crazy because that doesn't have to be your placements, but I am getting like passion, maybe blurred feelings. Passion got in the way of feelings, or feelings got in the way of passion. Hurt feelings got in the way of love. Hurt feelings got in the way of romance. I just heard shed a tear. Someone's crying right now watching this. Someone has cried a lot. I think it's you, because you were showing up with that 9 of Swords. It doesn't mean that your person hasn't either, though. Okay, now this is the present, and then we're going to look at the future. Okay, tell me about the present. How are you and this person right now in the present? What are your feelings towards each other? Later, we'll look and see what messages you have to say and whatnot. Okay, well, how are you feeling in the present? How are you acting towards this person right now? 10 of Pentacles. There's that 10 of Pentacles. So for some of you guys, if there was time or distance between you both, it made you possibly be a little bit more open to a future with this person. Seeing things going the extra mile, seeing a possibility for a stable foundation. I am hearing that for you guys. It's like, I do think that you guys understand that naturally there were going to be difficulties in this relationship. I don't think that you were stupid or ignorant to that fact, right? Like, I don't think you guys were playing dumb with that fact. I think you guys knew from the jump that it would be a difficult thing. Your person might be someone that lives in fantasy world, though, because they have water here and the 10 of Cups, and then that fish came out. You might be dealing with a Pisces, someone with Pisces placements, 12th house placements. You may have 12th house placements or 5th house placements. You may be a Virgo, have 6th house placements. Someone may have Leo placements here. Okay. 2 of Coins. I think your person is kind of like unsure now. Like, they feel like it could go either way with you. Damn. Why is that, though? Why is that? King of Pentacles in reverse here. And the Ace of Coins again. Ace of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. This is all Pentacles. What the fuck? You have 10? You have Ace? You have King? You have 2? What are these? The Fool in reverse and the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting, because doesn't this look just like this card here? Kind of like the spikes on this card reminded me of this. The Wheel of Fortune. Like I said, I feel like your person feels like you guys were meant to meet. You were meant to meet. I think they fell for you without realizing it, though. They fell for you without wanting to, with that Fool card in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. Some possible financial issues. This is the Queen of Pentacles right here, and the King of Pentacles came out. So I do feel like you guys are a match. Like I said, you guys were meant to be with each other, destined to have each other at some point. But the King of Pentacles in reverse kind of makes me feel like it's like almost like somebody wasn't responsible enough to maintain the relationship. Someone isn't responsible enough to maintain the relationship right now, is not in a position to maintain the relationship right now. I'm not feeling like it's you. I feel like it's your person. Your person may be dealing with financial issues right now. They may be struggling to make a decision about something right now, a big decision. It may have something to do with you. It may not. It may have something to do with their future stability, though, which would, of course, affect their connection with you. If that's resonating, let me know. Okay, and then there's this Ace of Pentacles. I do feel like there is something worth it. I think I said earlier, it was like wondering if it was worth it. Somebody was wondering if it was worth it. Who was that? Who was that? Who had the Ace of Pentacles in reverse? I think someone had it. I don't remember. Let's see. 10 of Pentacles, 5 of Pentacles, Queen of... Oh, they had the Ace of Cups in reverse. Okay. I thought there was an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It might have been somewhere else. Interesting. Okay. Why do I keep thinking that? I keep hearing like missed opportunity though. But the Ace of Coins has come up upright in the present. The 10 of Pentacles has come up upright in the present. When I did the first energy check, the 10 of Pentacles was in reverse for them though. And I said, I felt like this person wanted a future with you, but maybe didn't see it possibly happening. And I think it had a lot to do with your guarded energy. But you are seeming a bit more open to a future with this person now. I can't really say whether or not if you have been in separation or if time has passed since these problems started coming up between you and them, that they've completely changed. That's not really showing. I mean, I'm not really seeing anything different. I feel like this person has always liked you, whether they do seem to be a bit more emotional though. So I don't know how direct they are with sharing these feelings, but they're very strong within this person. And I feel like they have trouble sharing them because they have water here. And like I said, I just keep getting drawn to these shadows here. I feel like this relationship, this person might have tried to put you in a third party situation. They may have really loved you, but like I said, like they envisioned a fantasy world with you, but for some reason it couldn't happen. It couldn't happen with this 10 of Pentacles in reverse. There was no marriage. And if there was a marriage, it wasn't healthy. It wasn't working out. It didn't work out. Some of you guys may have divorced with this person, got back with them. Like I said, because I did feel like there is this drawing on and off sort of energy between you two. And that is the destined nature of the relationship. Unfortunately, sometimes those are the types of relationships that teach you lessons. And I'm not saying that that's the only thing this relationship was meant to bring you, but I am seeing that. Okay. Interesting. I feel like this person, they might have been in the closet. Your person might have been in the closet. I just keep seeing this shadow. They may be constantly like wondering or trying presently in this current moment, like debating whether or not they are going to truly be themselves. Because again, 2, I said earlier when the 2 came out, there was a 2 on something. I don't know what it was, but I said earlier that 2 was about self-esteem. And here they have the 2 of Pentacles here, which is like a wavering. I feel like this person's self-esteem, it runs hot and cold, which means that they might run hot and cold in this relationship despite all the feelings they have. This is interesting. Because you are definitely someone who's very stable. You have 10 of Pentacles in your energy right now. You may be doing really well with work right now. You may be trying to realize all of your goals right now. You may be like a social media person. You may be in the limelight. You may be very famous. You might have a lot of friends or, I don't know, just somewhere where it's like, I feel like this person is seeing you. And even in the past, they saw you. Like, I don't know, like I said, maybe they saw you on a special occasion, or even if that wasn't the first time they saw you, but I'm hearing like one time this person saw you really dressed up and it's like you took their breath away. And it was like instant. Crazy. Like only eyes on you type of thing. You may be someone who's very attractive. You may get a lot of people looking at you and complimenting you on your beauty. Truly. Okay. What do you want to say to this person? What do you want to say to them? I wish I could share my news with you. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you guys might be like doing really well for yourselves right now and wanting to share that with them. Okay, and them? What do they want to say to you? I replay our conversations over and over. Your words really, your words really hold value to this person. The things you say to them, they think about it over and over. So even that 9 of Swords energy that was yours, I feel like you or they also experience that too. Interesting. Okay. What else do you want to say? I want to be more than friends. Yeah, like I said, I feel like some of you guys are seeing the appeal, maybe more so now than you did before. And them, what do they want to say to you? I'm afraid to contact you. Oh, yeah. I also feel like this person might be lurking in the shadows. Oh, this is crazy, but y'all might have a stalker. I'm not getting like crazy stalker. They might just be like looking at your page, like, you know what I mean? But they definitely watch you. They definitely try to check up on you. They may ask around about you, but you probably don't know this. And in the past, they probably did that too, and you had no idea. But this person has always looked into you and was very interested in learning about you, even if it wasn't from you. You know what I mean? But now, it's like I said earlier, I think they're afraid to speak up, even if you guys are in contact right now. Like, for example, you may have feelings for this person. You may want to be with this person now. Like it's coming up in the present that you want to be more than friends with them. But they replay conversations between you and them all the time. And that might be where they're kind of weighing it. Like, is it worth it? I keep hearing, is it worth it? It's saying it is. I mean, the Ace of Pentacles came out. This is an opportunity, right? But it's almost like I think I said earlier, a missed opportunity, because here's the Ace of Pentacles, but over what they want to say to you is like, I'm afraid to contact you. They want to say something, but they can't. What was that card right there? They can't. Libra in reverse. Consideration, fairness. Maybe this person feels like they weren't fair to you in the past, or I don't know. Maybe they feel like you're not going to be fair with them. Like, oh, there's so much bad blood. There's so much that has happened. Why would they be fair with me is what I'm hearing. Okay. And it might not be bad blood, but, you know, they might just be nervous. Like, this person feels very nervous. You seem like the prima donna. Like, I am hearing, like, you guys have followers and haters. You have lovers and haters. You have lovers, though. Like, you got people that really admire you. I am getting, like, a kind of prideful energy from you. And I don't know if that's because you're a Leo. You have Leo placements. I really don't know. But I am getting, like, you're kind of like a bigger than life sort of person. And this person is coming off as a little bit more small, like, and not small as in weak, but just like maybe they're an introvert, or maybe they just really feel a lot and don't say a lot. I don't know, but I do feel like they squander their feelings. It may come from being in the closet. It may come from having a shadow side, or a side to them that they feel like they would call a shadow side, that they don't know how to express or show people. And you don't seem like that. You seem to be someone who's very, like, you may be out and proud. You may be very gay and, like, love that about yourself. Like, your favorite color may be red. Maybe this person loved to see you in red, in heels. God, you might have boobies. You might have good boobies. You may have really strong legs. You could work out. That's very interesting. Okay. And what else? I think this is kind of what you both want to say. I hope that you can forgive me one day. You both may have done something or said something or whatever that you regret. I just feel like the Seven of Wands energy for you with that energy check is like a facade. I feel like it's a show. Like I said, I feel like you guys, you felt like this person wanted you to put on a show. And maybe that was, I want to be more than friends with you, but you want me to put on a show. I want to be more than friends with you, but you want me to put on a show because you're not ready. That might have been what it was. Truly. Damn, that's really hard. That's why I say I feel like you kind of like kept your head high. You knew that that was going to be an issue with this person. You're definitely worth it, though. Like, I want you to know that. Your 10 of Pentacles energy is so strong here. Like, you are a really good influence on this person, I feel like, as well. I feel like this person really looked up to you and admired you. And that might be where the insecurities came from. Like, maybe they didn't feel ready for you, right? And I do feel like in the present, they are still kind of like afraid to contact you because they still are wondering if they are worth it. But you are like their wish fulfillment. You are everything to them with that 10 of Cups. Okay. Explain me a little bit more here. What is going on here? Okay, talk to me a little bit more about this. I wish I could share my good news with you. And reservation, desire, worth, extravagance. You guys might have got a new car. You guys might have big plans coming up. Maybe wanting to travel soon. You may just be having a glow up. You may just feel better and you want this person to see it. You may be better. It also says worth here. And I said earlier, I want you guys to know that you guys are worth it. And I almost feel like you guys have more confidence now than you did when you were around this person. And you want them to see that. I feel like you want to take this person's breath away. You want them to be surprised when they see you, I feel like. Oh, I can't believe you were knocked down. I'm so sorry. Okay. And then loss, sorrow, damage. Oh, yeah, your person might have lost someone. If you guys are in no contact, they feel your absence and they replay your conversations over and over. They miss you so fucking much. Like, losing you is like their worst nightmare if they lost you. And if they haven't lost you, losing you is their worst nightmare. If you guys are in no contact, they are definitely feeling that. And if you're like, oh, I want them to see me. No, they do. Trust me, they do. Fuck, that almost makes me feel bad. Like, I'm not getting bad energy from your person, but like, I don't know. They could have a significant loss or, you know, still dealing with a loss right now. That could be like they lost a pet, they lost a person, they lost a whatever. They lost their home, they lost some money. It could be a lot of things, but I just feel like this person in the present day right now, like they are almost like asking like, why me constantly? They are going through really, really, really hard cycles right now. Like things are ending and closing out in their life quicker than they can keep up with it, is what I'm hearing. So, you know, yeah, go easy on them, because I definitely think, you know, 13 is a karmic number to me. I do feel like, you know, whatever is happening, I'm not going to say they deserve everything, because that's just, you know, I don't like that. But I do feel like it's, at least if it comes to you, like whatever this person did, if they did do something, like they feel it, they know it, they want to be forgiven by you. You may want to be forgiven by them. They want to contact you, but they feel very much at a loss with you. And I said that earlier with the 5 of Pentacles when it came out. I think I said feeling like you're at a loss. Okay, Justice. Here's that Libra card finally coming out upright. Number 11. I'm recording this on June 11th. JU, June 11th. Wow. That kind of is trippy. And it says equality here, and it's Pride Month. Oh, fuck. I want to be more than friends. I want to be more than friends. Equality. I want a more balanced relationship. You wanted a more balanced relationship. You wanted some things to be more fair. You wanted this person to be more objective with you, I'm hearing. 11 is also a number of like community. I do feel like that is an aspect of this relationship that got in the way. Like maybe, yeah, like I said, maybe this person's family wouldn't accept it, or their friends wouldn't accept it, or something like that. I just don't get that this is something you guys spoke about like explicitly though, because it does kind of feel like all of this has been very pent up. Like this hasn't been said, right? Because you here saying, I wish I could share my news with you. This person, right here, or whoever. I hope you can forgive me one day. I want to be more than friends. I replay our conversations. I'm afraid to contact you. It's all energy of like, oh, I wish I could say it, but I can't, sort of thing. So I don't feel like maybe you didn't say how many times like you felt like this person was being unfair to you. Maybe you didn't say how unfair you thought it was for this person to keep you in like a friend position. Some of you guys, I'm just hearing this person made you their beard. You were their beard. Because I am getting like some of you guys might be watching this because you're suspecting that your partner may be gay. Some of you guys are watching this because you're suspecting your partner may be gay. Anybody that is watching that because of this, I'm gonna tell you right now, I do think that you were this person's show, or like they used you for appearances. Only that specific group though, okay? Everyone else though, like I said, I do feel like this person really, really, really loved you and wants to be with you, and you are everything to them. So it's really crazy how this is coming out. I do feel like, you know, maybe a person has Libra placements. Maybe you have Libra placements. I don't know. Okay. Overload in reverse. I'm afraid to contact you. Accessment, obligation, overwhelmed. Yeah, this person is really overwhelmed. Whatever they have going on in their life right now, I definitely think is what is stopping them from talking to you. If they are talking to you right now and they are coming off as a bit like sad or depressed all the time, or aren't being the most fair with you or whatever, that's because they just were exhausted. Okay? They're very exhausted. I do feel like this person has a lot on their shoulders. This person might work very hard. They may work very hard at keeping up appearances as well. I do feel like both of you guys kind of had appearances. They maybe had it more with the outside world, but I do feel like you had something with them. Okay. Let's see. Oh, and then, oh, there's 2 here. Hold on. Okay. What else? What else? This fell over that I hope you can forgive me one day. Marriage and merit making in reverse. Merit making talks all about goodness and morality. Again, on this card, it says morality. I do feel like somebody is struggling with, oh my God, LGBT reading. Someone is so fucking afraid of being in a gay marriage. Someone is fighting demons in regards to whether or not they can truly accept that it is okay to be gay. Someone may want to get married, but they're like, I don't think anybody would even come to my wedding. Someone questions the goodness in them. Here's the 6 on this number card for marriage. It's definitely your person. Your person might be in the closet. I really do feel like your person might be in the closet. Because it says sweet love, couple, and dependency. I feel like this person maybe tried to depend on you too much to kind of show them like the way. But it's like, even if you, I said earlier, even if you try to teach this person, they wouldn't have listened. Because there's a part of them that isn't happy with their sexuality. And it's really coming out. I mean, in the reading, maybe this is you, but I don't feel like it is. Because like I said, you were coming out as very flamboyant and confident from the get-go. And I didn't get that from them at all. Okay, you. Karmic relationship. Oh, fuck. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Yeah, for some of you guys, if this relationship has ended, you let go and decided to love yourself and you had to grow up. And you felt like this person was meant to teach you and make you feel all the things you did. You accepted it. It seems like you've accepted it, right? But I also feel like you guys have let go of this person. 7 of Wands. Maybe you blocked them. I don't know. Shit. I do see turmoil here. I feel like this person might have, you felt like, or at least this relationship put you through the ringer. It was very difficult for you in the past. And then, Cupid's arrow, having faith, love is coming. Surprise invitation or meeting, but hesitation. Like I said, this person, I mean, when they saw you, it was like immediate attraction. And it's still there. They're still so enamored by you, in love with you. They think you're beautiful through and through. But they hesitate to share this with you, to tell you what they're really feeling. But it is coming up, having faith and love is on the way. So I do feel like this person will come towards you, but it's almost like if they do, or if you guys are still in contact, is like this person may wake up, right? But it's like, is it going to be too late, right? Because you do already kind of have like this energy of letting go of that hurt. And that's kind of like a big step once you finally push yourself towards something else here. So I do feel like you want to be more than friends with this person. I do think that you, I mean, I'm not really seeing too much cups energy when it came to your positions. And it's not to say that you don't have feelings, but it's almost like I feel like you might be this one in this Queen of Pentacles energy, where it's like you're just focusing on yourself and your own goals, and they may not even involve this person anymore, honestly. Let's see. Not today, in reverse though. So it says not dealing with hurt, avoiding a conversation, a call, or a person, boundaries, still angry. And this is for, we're now looking at you now. So maybe you blocked this person in the past and then you unblocked them. So maybe in the past you're like, no, not today. I'm not dealing with you. But now you're like, oh, maybe. Maybe if you can be fair, maybe if you can, you're trying to be neutral with this person. Like I'm not getting that you are making or extending an olive branch with this person. Even if you guys are still talking, like I'm not getting that you are the one like saying, hey, let's go on a date. I planned this. I'm not getting that you're doing too much, but I'm also getting that you are not as closed off to this person as you were in the past. And that may just be because you let go of some resentment, or you let go of, all those conversations you guys never got to have or whatever. I think you guys are at least trying to move on from that. Or it could be that you aren't, but you're putting on a show like you are. And your person definitely feels like you are. So if that's what you want them to see and be truly thinking, like think about that. That's what they think. Like they do think that you have moved on from them. I do think that they are completely still in love with you, but it doesn't seem like they are feeling confident about reaching out or really making that choice to love themselves, right? And it could be because they still feel like a cold shoulder from you. But the problem with that is, and it also said on this marriage card, dependency. And I was thinking about that. I almost feel like it's like, you shouldn't be the reason why this person accepts themselves. Like, they shouldn't do that to be with you. They should do that for themselves. So that is an obstacle that I'm seeing, and that could be why you have boundaries with them, because that might be something that you've always known. And maybe they didn't see it, or maybe you felt like you weren't able to get them to see that part of it. I don't know. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more. Palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, flexibility. Yeah. Okay, this is them. I do think that they are getting better. They are showing up more stable now. They're showing up more stable now, trying to work with you a little bit more, because they had compromise in reverse now. Or they had compromise in reverse for the past, but now they have flexibility upright, security upright. So yeah, maybe in the past, this person was very overloaded, had a lot going on, maybe had some money problems. I feel like this person also had a victim mentality. Like, they were getting knocked down over and over. And I think that they got tired, genuinely. And that might have been, for some of you guys, if no contact started, that was around the time where it started. I definitely feel like everything that has happened recently for your person, or over whatever amount of time, it made their insecurities even more prominent in their lives. You know what I mean? It's almost like I said, like, they get up and they just got knocked back down. So it could have been that at some point this person was ready, but then all this shit happened and put them back in this Two of Pentacles energy, where it's like, fuck, you know? Okay, tell me more about the themes of the relationship. Engagement ring with coffin, wedding rings, but with the sword of the rose in reverse. You have engagement rings and wedding rings, but right in between them is the coffin. So it's like, I feel like you guys get together, you're like thinking about marriage. I mean, you have wedding rings and marriage here. That's fucking amazing, first off. But it's like, you guys have a very strong soul connection. There is love between you both that will be there forever. You guys may have told each other this, like, I will love you forever, or I will always love you. Or just shared how much love you have for this person. But I do also feel like even in between all of that love, there have been really hard endings that have brought new beginnings between you and them, that required change, that was required to happen for your person to grow. But it does kind of seem like, you know, no one wants to have that, right? Like, no one wants to have really hard endings in relationships, but it does. I mean, it has came out here, karmic relationship, and you've acknowledged this, so it is a part of the nature of a karmic relationship to trigger you. So I'm not surprised to see this coffin here, but also recognize that the coffin card is not a card of, like, this isn't the outcome, okay? This is themes that have showed up in the relationship. So in your relationship with this person, there have been, like, even if it wasn't, oh, I got in a big fight, but you guys may have had, like, weeks where you haven't spoken just because someone was super busy or too afraid to reach out or whatever. You know what I mean? It doesn't have to be something super crazy, but those things are definitely meant to be there, because when they happen, it's a transition period for you both. And what happens after the transition is this engagement, which talks about a partnership and a commitment and eternity. It also says union here again. So yeah, coming back together, but this time things being completed. So, wow, that's very interesting. Some of you guys, I am hearing that it's very possible that there was infidelity in the past. Maybe you weren't, like, official at the time, I don't know, but some of you guys, that doesn't have to be for everyone. I'm saying this is for those of you that know, like, that happened for you, right? Okay. All right, let's get some more. We got some more. This is very interesting. I feel like I'm just being nosy now, looking at more, but let's see. Tell me more about this karmic relationship, according to you. The dragonfly. Being lighthearted, finding things out, things coming to light, adapting, changing, healing. There is a part of this relationship that made you come out better than you started. That has changed you, but for the better. You have came out more stronger. You've come out stronger. This relationship has shown you a lot about yourself. I definitely feel like you have accepted that fact about this relationship. And I feel like that's you looking on the brighter side. Like I said, I do feel like you have a mask, or maybe just are coming off like, yeah, you come off very strong. So even if you were hurt by this person, I don't think that it was easy for you to show that, or maybe you didn't show that at all. But I see that and I feel it. And I think that you guys should know, like, That's really admirable for you to kind of, it seems like, take the high road here. It seems like you've taken the high road with this person. You came out with this justice card here. So I feel like it's almost like you could have been or said a lot, but you didn't. It seemed like you kind of just told yourself, no, not today. I'm not going to have that conversation today, or I'm not going to say that. I'm going to take the high road. I'm going to be fair and just work on myself. And I think you guys did, and now you want them to see it. And then for them, tell me more about this Cupid's arrow. This is all about their attraction to you. The butterfly in reverse. Relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth in reverse. So yeah, I definitely think, yeah, you guys were meant to meet each other. There's the Cupid's arrow. So there's their attraction to you. They were attracted to you because you were meant to teach them parts of themselves. You're showing up as the dragonfly upright and they're the butterfly in reverse. So I feel like the endings, the back and forth between you and them was definitely something that has caused them to need and to see also that they need to heal that inner child within them. Every card that they have gotten has said growth, changing, adapting, flexibility, compromise. So that is something that this person has to work on, and it has been reflected and shown to them through this relationship. So if you're wondering, damn, did I even show this person something? Did I even teach this something? Oh, I feel like they didn't even listen to me. Did they actually hear what I said when I told them these things? Yes, they did. But it's almost like the separation needed to happen for them to see it. And that's really unfortunate, and it makes it hard. But like I said, you have came out better. I see that in you. You have definitely came out better. Okay, tell me more about this not today. In reverse, though. Healthy choices in reverse. You may feel like this person isn't ready yet. Like, yes, you see this person is changing, but maybe they're not ready to truly make healthy choices in the relationship. You may feel like this person doesn't truly love themselves the way that maybe you love yourself, or it could be that you're working on still loving yourself. You're not ready to be in a relationship because you're still working on putting yourself first in a relationship. I am getting that in your personal life, whether you're single or not, or you're still with this person, you are doing more to reach your goals and your own achievements. But I think that is something new for you. Like maybe you guys are practicing being a bit more selfish in a relationship. And that's why this not today is here. It's like, no, not today. I'm not dealing with bullshit today. No, I'm not dealing with it anymore, actually. And then palm tree, tell me more about this person's stability here. Camera, reminiscing, keepsake, learning from the past and making memories. Yeah, this person thinks a lot about, like I said, the conversations you guys have had. It literally says, I replay our conversations over and over. If you guys have videos of you guys like talking to each other, kikiing, if you guys have like text messages or screenshots of you guys talking to each other or memories between you, if they took some pictures of you while you were sleeping or something like that, like they look at them, they still look at them. And every time they look at them, it's like they see a new memory. They remember a new conversation that you guys had. They remember something that you told them or you said or you did that they didn't pay attention to the first time, and they're learning from it. I think that's why we had to cling to the past in reverse when I looked at it and when I first started the reading. Definitely, yeah, your person is definitely learning from the past. They are learning from the past, okay? But it's something that is still a process, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so finally for you guys, before we get you the advice to close out the reading, again, thank you for being here. If it's resonated so far, don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you for being here. Okay, and then hit all the links in the description box below. But okay, tell me more about the themes of the relationship. This has a lot to do with this wedding ring, coffin, engagement, and then Sword in the Rose card here. I forgot to tell you guys, but it has everything about revelations, clarity, truth, protection, and power, but it's in reverse here. So I do feel like in the past with this relationship, I don't think you guys were very honest with each other. I think that there was a lot of guessing between you two. Definitely a lot of guessing. It could be that you guys have like a telepathic relationship. You can feel what each other is feeling, but it's almost like you need it to be said out loud for it to be real, and no one said it. That's kind of what I'm getting. And then date in reverse here, which says meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, planning a date. It's in reverse here. I don't feel like either of you really want to be with another person if you guys are in separation. But if you are together, I am hearing that romance is not very high at this point of time. Even if you are engaged, I feel like Like, you could be like, why am I having to do all the planning on my own or something like that? Like, I do feel like dating has kind of been put on the back burner for both of you guys, if you're not together right now, especially. And if you are together and these are problems that are coming up, your person is definitely thinking about things that you have told them. They are, I would say don't expect like a big romantic gesture from this person right now, not because they don't want to do it, not because they don't see you as someone they want to marry or have a fulfillment with or whatever, not because that's not there, but because they're working on the more nit and gritty stuff that I think you would want them to work on for that to even be a good possibility for you both. Okay. And the advice for you both here, we'll do you and then them and then both of you. So for you, your advice is, don't make decisions based on guilt or what you think you should do, for it is only in being true to yourself that you can be true to others. So yeah, I do feel like you guys might have given too much to someone that wasn't able to give back to you, right? Because of what position they were in. And the advice for you is like, you shouldn't act like that in a relationship at all. Like, you shouldn't do things out of obligation. Maybe this person was very dependent on you or something like that. And that was a lesson for you. And that has made you come out on top. I think you guys are learning to pour back into yourselves. And then their advice here, freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. Yeah, damn. If you're resonating with this section, guys, God, fuck, everyone. Oh my God, I'm getting so tongue-tied because this is such a, I almost want to cry because maybe you guys are like tearing up reading this, or like I don't know, like your person is watching this about you. Whoever, you guys are free to be who you want to be, to date who you want to date, to love who you want to love. And, you know, don't let that person that you love get away, right? I know it's hard. I know it's a process. But I mean, the advice here is like, there's freedom when you love. There's freedom in loving. There is nothing stopping you from loving but yourself. And you can be and do whatever you want to be. The path is already very clear for you. And that's the reminder and the advice for you. But the advice for both of you is acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept there is no point trying to change that is which is beyond our control. Don't try and change who you are. Don't try and change who you are to be with someone. But also, if you need to accept who you are to be with someone, do that. Oh, God. I hope this resonated with you guys. Thank you so much for being here, card number 1. And I'll see you next time. Bye. If you chose card number 2, the 2 of Swords. Funny how card number 2 came out to be the 2 of Swords. You guys can go back and see me shuffle that. But if this is the card you chose, let's get into your reading to see where this relationship will go. Don't forget to hit all the links in the description box below. And I thank you guys so much for being here. There are more timeless readings down below. All the links to where you can get a reading from me, everything like that. Below, we're going to start off with finding an energy check between you and your person. You will be on the left and they will be on the right. Keep in mind that during this reading at any point, some roles can be reversed. So for example, you may find, I will try to keep these separate and try to channel your energy as opposed to your person, but energy is very fluid, and sometimes you may resonate with one specific thing that I say about the other person's position. Take it as it is for your individual situation. And don't forget to tell me what resonated in the comments below. Happy Pride Month to you all. I hope you guys are all living your happy, out, loved, gay lives. And if you aren't feeling loved, know you're loved here at this channel. And hopefully no one comes and is a mean person in the comments, and you can find your people here. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna look and see where this relationship will go, but first we're gonna look at the past, the present, the future, and then we'll get some channeled messages. But first, let's start with this energy check. How are you showing up? Two of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. And for your person, the Three of Wands in reverse. Oh, fuck. Okay. Well, that's not really what I wanted to happen, because I do try to take... Damn, your person's a hot fucking mess. I almost feel like... Five of Wands... I mean, the shit split, and I try to pick it up, right? But, like, Five of Wands was here in this one stack, but this is what was right underneath it. I was gonna do this anyways, but it's just like they jumped out. You might be dealing with... Oh, was the Three of Wands in reverse? I don't know. Why is your person so confusing? Immediately, I'm getting confusion. Two of Swords is kind of confusion and delusion, so maybe you guys are feeling that with this connection. And we also have the Two here, so definitely choices and instability with this relationship. Back and forth, I'm hearing. Three of Wands, like I said, I'm unsure if that was meant to be upright or in reverse, because it's like they flipped, and I feel like that happened for a reason. I feel like your person may flip a lot. Three of Wands in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, the Chariot in reverse. I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, and the Strength card in reverse. Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Okay. I'm saying oh fuck, oh no, and I feel like that's making it sound bad. I feel like your person may be wanting to go back to an ex. I am going to probably keep that energy if that resonates once I go through the past. And if you don't resonate with that situation, if it keeps persisting, I'll say if you were drawn to another pile to go to that one, because I kind of got that from them. You have Two of Pentacles in reverse here. Temperance. Oh, the Hermit. And the Page of Cups in reverse. With the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I do feel like if you have given this person energy, you have definitely retracted it and gotten back into your shell with this Hermit energy here. But there is a peaceful, well-blended and balanced side to you. You may even be very spiritual. But with this Two of Pentacles in reverse, it's either you're avoiding a choice, you don't want to make a choice, or you've already made one. It seems like maybe you already made one and you're like, I don't want to go through the back and forth anymore, and you may have taken back your energy from this person. For those of you that are still in connection with this person, they seem to... You may be dealing with someone that wears like crazy socks, crazy shoes. They may like to wear like thigh-high boots. They may wear their hair in pigtails. They may like polka dots. They may like donuts. Avocados. I don't know why. These are things that I just immediately heard, and I felt like I had to say them. And this is a part of the energy check, so maybe that is, you know, them. Your person seems to be a little bit more childlike than you, though. You seem to be more mature than your person. Okay, so that's what I've got for the energy check so far. I'm not going to read too into it because, like I said, there is an energy of them, especially with the Three of Cups in reverse with the Three of Wands, where I feel like there's like this doubling back. But it's almost like it could be from carelessness, like this person didn't cover all their bases or something. I keep hearing that. So we'll see why that is. Tell me a little bit about the past. Right now we're using our Osho Zen Tarot deck. The deck we just used is our Rainbow Tarot deck, which I think I showed in the beginning of pile 1. So if you guys want to see what the box looks like, I think I showed that, but I'm not sure. Okay. Tell me about you. How are you showing up in the past in this relationship? Going with the flow. I like that energy. Going with the flow. And them? Exhaustion in reverse. This is kind of like the Nine of, what is it? Nine of Swords in reverse? Exhaustion in reverse. Or it's kind of giving me like Ten of Wands in reverse energy too. 9 and going with the flow. Okay, tell me more. Participation in reverse. Laziness in reverse. Another 9. So that's your person. Okay. Okay, so I did say I felt like your person was kind of all over the place in a whirlwind, and I think it's because they may do a lot all at once. They may juggle a lot all at once. Your person may have 3 jobs. They may have 3 kids. They may, I don't know, work in 3-hour shifts. They may have 3 cars. I don't know, 3 houses, something. But it's almost like your person seems like the type of person that is never has a dull moment. they're always busy. They have laziness in reverse here. So it's 9 too, which makes me feel like this person goes hard. Almost to a point of exhaustion. And it's like very apparent how you differ from each other in that way. You seem to be someone that is a little bit more relaxed. You may even be a big introvert, right? Because we do have participation in reverse here with the 4. You may be someone that feels a lot but doesn't say a lot about what you feel. Your person has 2 9s here. So I do feel like they're very driven, but they're in reverse. So it's almost like I feel like with this 3 of Wands, this person goes back. They repeat cycles, but it's almost like I feel like they struggle to figure out what their real purpose is. And that's why they do so much, because it's like they're trying to find it. But for you, you seem to have this energy of whatever comes to me is meant for me. And I think that's why you have the 2 of Pentacles in reverse. I think that's what I said earlier. It's like, I think you come off as a bit more mature than this person, spiritually, especially. Like maybe you understand life in a different way than them. I do think your philosophies of life may be different. And that's not to say that it doesn't work, but I see that difference in you both. Your person is giving me not even an anxious energy, but like I feel like I should go run like a marathon. And I was very tired tapping into them. So it's like, I do think that they may struggle with like sleeping. They may be up at night. They may have a fear of looking lazy or not achieving everything, right? Because 9 is right before 10. So it's like, I feel like this person, they have a lot that they want to do, or they do a lot and they prefer it that way, but it may come from like, I don't want to say unhealthy place, but an unresolved place, if that makes sense. Maturity in reverse. Like I said, I felt like you were a little bit more mature than this person. And it's coming out that that's true, or even just in a theme coming up in the relationship is that there was a lack of maturity. It's really crazy because it's like they have this 9 energy, which makes me feel like they could be a go-getter and do a lot, but there's also a part of them to me that feels childish. I keep looking at this like 3 of Wands and it keeps reminding me of Monsters Inc. Like that little girl in Monsters Inc. that has like that hat where the horns kind of like go the opposite way or whatever. It just kind of makes me feel like this person is a really big kid at heart. They're very sweet. I am getting that they're very sweet, but it's almost like that sweetness may get covered up because they're constantly moving so much. And it doesn't seem like that's the energy that you like. Like, I don't think that, like, maybe this person did make you feel overwhelmed because you tried to be a little bit more calm than what they were bringing to the table in the past. All right, let's clarify this a little bit more here. We're using our romantic tarot deck right now. Tell me more about this going with the flow here in the past. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Is this the Knight of Pentacles? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 pentacles on here, but I believe this is the Knight of Pentacles in this deck. Which is kind of, I mean, those are differing energies in my opinion, but I think that's why it came out in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles to me is a very slow and steady energy, which I do feel like is you. But it also is an energy of being very determined, having a goal and working towards it, which is why I say it's kind of different than going with the flow. So maybe that's why it came out in reverse. We'll see more. And then for them, explain this exhaustion in reverse. Oh shit. 2 of Swords in reverse. I just kind of felt my like stomach full. I think your person is just tired mentally as well. Like they're very tired. Your person is very tired. I think that they may have even been betrayed a lot in their life, to be honest. I think that they put a lot of pressure on themselves. Mental pressure on themselves. They may even be delusional about this. Like if you tried to tell them this, they wouldn't listen. I feel like there's a need in them to keep moving, but it's not like a free-flowing movement. They seem to be a bit rigid. You may be dealing with someone who, as free-spirited as they are, it's almost like the things that they should be more loose about, they aren't. Okay. Laziness. Tell me what this laziness in reverse is. I feel like this is a lot of stress, but... Okay, this is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I do feel like it's a lot of stress that they don't communicate. This might be the type of person that tries to do everything on their own. They try to put on like a show and like, you know, maybe even like a magic trick and make you think that they do everything very effortlessly, but it's not effortlessly. It takes a lot from them. It takes a lot. They try to make things look easy, but it takes a lot out of them, I'm hearing, to do what they do. In this participation in reverse, this is you. This is a little bit more about you, I think. 1, 2, yeah, and I feel like you're the opposite. I feel like you're not someone that, like, you see this person is like playing the flute very happily, and he don't even have that much money like in the basket, but they probably have enough. And I said that earlier. I feel like you know that whatever's meant to come to you is gonna come to you, and I feel like you have a little bit more relaxed energy. And participation in reverse definitely makes me feel like the loner vibes, okay? Because you also got the hermit, so you could be very introverted. You may have Virgo placements as well. You may have Earth placements. Your person may have air placements. They may have Sag placements as well. Interesting. You seem to be one with nature. You may really like nature. You may like to, like, you may hate to wear socks. Or it could be that you hate feet altogether. I don't know. Ooh. But you just seem to, like, not really have a care in the world about anyone else. And I don't even mean that in a bad way. I mean that in a good way. Like, you seem to be very focused on yourself. I'm having a hard time finding your feelings for this person, and I'm having a hard time finding theirs for you, honestly. It's not even a coldness that I'm feeling. It's detachment. There is a strange detachment between you and this person. It's almost like you can't even reach each other. Like, you feel like you're free falling almost. And they seem to be, well, at least in the past, because we're still looking at the past right now. So that might have been how it was. You might have not even wanted to date when this person came around. You may have been very much in your own energy, in your own head when this person came around. They may have felt like you weren't even paying them any mind, any attention when they tried courting you in the past or something. But I'm also feeling that if they did have feelings for you, that they were delusional about them. They tried to deny them. And you don't seem like that. You seem to be someone that goes with the flow. But I also think that you're not someone that makes long-term decisions based off of your feelings. You have that Temperance there card that came out when we did the energy check. So I do feel like you're more balanced. You balance your head and your heart a lot. I'm not sure about your person, though. Because, I mean, I don't think they really have too much balance. You may have financial issues, but you seem to be very well adapted or well adjusted, given whatever circumstances that you've gone through. I do feel like you are very mature, and the reason why maturity came out in reverse is because maybe your person's lack of maturity is what contributed to the relationship not having it at all. Oh, that was a mouthful. Okay, maturity in reverse. 10. Oh, 10 of Cups, yeah. Oh, God. Trying how to make this, like, how do I make this gay? There's nothing, like, I'm really sorry, you guys, but, like, I'm just not feeling it between you and this person. Like, I don't feel any sparks right now. I don't feel, like, any excitement. Usually I get very giddy, like, when I do these readings, like, oh my God, I can feel what you feel for each other, but it feels very blocked right now, especially with that 10 of Cups in reverse. It almost feels like withholding feelings, or not even withholding them, suppressing them. Your person may suppress their feelings, like they don't even feel them, they don't even know they're there because they suppress them. 3 of Wands, 3 of Cups in reverse, definitely going back. Maybe I feel like they wish they could go back in time. Maybe that's why there's so much detachment and distance. The Chariot in reverse, though, is like, I don't think this is not coming towards you. With the Strength card in reverse, I feel, oh fuck, that's like insecurities getting in the way. Pride getting in the way. Did I say that earlier? Did I say pride? Because I'm feeling pride here. God, tell me more. Tell me more. Let's do more about this energy. Let's see more about your going with the flow. These cards that come out are going to describe maybe your sun sign or your big six, any like relevant astrological placements for you. You may have houses, prominent like houses and whatever comes up. This could be, you know, prominent signs of someone around you or something like that as well. Okay. Okay, let's see. Tell me more about you. Fixed. Yeah, because that Knight of Pentacles did come out, which is kind of like gives me like Taurus energy. But this is Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius energy. So you could have any of those in your big six or prominent like fixed placements in your chart. You could just be fixed dominant or have like a fixed sun or something like that where it's very visible, or even a fixed rising sign. But you seem, and I said this earlier, you seem like someone who's very stable, who's persistent. I do think that you are loyal, but I don't know if you're loyal to this person. And you do seem like someone that can be depended on, but I don't think your person depends on you at all, because they seem like someone who can't even admit to another person when they're struggling, you know? So it's like you could be a very strong influence for this person, but it's almost like they don't know how to accept that. Maybe they feel lazy or a burden when they ask people for help or something. What about them? Tell me more about them. Virgo. Integrity, reverence, and service. Yeah, your person burns themselves out trying to be everything for everyone else. Your person may overthink a lot, definitely with this Two of Swords energy. They may overthink a lot. They may even get delusional sometimes about themselves and what they're doing and how they can be doing things at detriment to their own health. But they have a lot of integrity, and I do think that they really like to be of service to other people. That's probably why you were attracted to them at any point. But why am I feeling childish though? Why am I feeling childish energy? Tell me more. Tell me more about this participation in reverse for you. Earth in reverse. I did say I felt like you had earth placements. Here it says persistence again, patience, and practicality. I feel like you don't have patience for strangers. Like you are not someone that is an extrovert. I'm not getting an extroverted energy from you. I'm almost getting like a recluse sort of energy from you. You may come off as someone who's very judgmental or just like very keeping to yourself. You may be very goal oriented or even more stubborn than you should be sometimes, and I definitely feel that with this relationship. I feel like almost for some of you guys, you may have just completely retracted your feelings and tried to be more practical with dealing with this person in the past. And I do think that this person, they, at least in the past, were constantly thinking about what they could do, what they could offer you, what they could do for you, wanting to do stuff for you. But it's almost like, I think their hopelessness, like they may have even gotten exhausted trying to do so much for you. And it's almost like I feel like this person is hard to accept help, but you could be the same way. And that may be where the maturity in reverse is coming out in the relationship, almost because you guys are so good at taking care of your own selves that you don't know how to let another person do it for you in a relationship. Fuck, that's what it is. And that's why I was feeling that detachment in that space. Because I feel like it's, and I kept saying pride, but I don't even know if it's pride. I think it's something much deeper than that. I keep hearing burden. You may always have been someone that people can depend on, right? But you may be trying, or maybe in the past, you know, you decided that you were going to say fuck that and maybe, you know, do something for you. Tell me more about this Ace of Swords in reverse with this laziness for your person. House 1. Interesting, they got 1-1. 1-1-9. 11. Maybe 11 is a special number. We've got 9-4. So maybe someone's born on the fourth month, 9th week of the 4th month. Or ninth month in the 4th week in the 9th month. Oh, God. 4th week of September. But that's kind of Libra placements. So you may be like a Virgo with Libra placements. Okay. Individuality, self-image, and approach to life. Approach to life. is laziness in reverse with the Ace of Swords in reverse. Your person's approach to life is hardworking, but they don't say too much. Or if they do say a lot, I feel like they don't say like what's important. The Ace of Swords, when it comes out upright, is like clarity and truth, but it's in reverse, which sometimes makes me feel like lies or glossing over things, making it. And on that card, it's like someone doing a magic trick. So I feel like your person may have like sweet talk to you, or they may do that a lot for work. Like maybe they're a salesman or they work in sales or business or something like that. You seem to be a little bit more spiritual. I don't know what you do. You could literally do anything. You're coming off as very strong and stable. You may even like work from home or like have your own business or whatever. I don't know. But you seem to be very like independent. I'm getting that vibe from you. Okay. House 8. Transformation, karma, facing fears, and legacies. So this came out to kind of clarify that maturity energy. So I do feel like, yeah, there is a lot of like, on both parts, honestly, both parts, a need for transformation and facing your fears. And maybe that fear is being vulnerable or being taken care of. And I do feel that for both of you guys here. Now we're going to move to the present, okay? Tell me about how you're feeling in the present. And then we will look at some channeled messages, what you want to say to each other, and where this relationship will go in the future based off of what I've seen, so far. And we'll get you guys some advice. Okay. If you're still here, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit all the links in the description box below and like the video. Thank you. Keep liking it so other people can see it. Thank you. Okay. Okay. Present. How are you feeling and acting and viewing this person in the present? 6 of Wands in reverse. 6 of Wands in reverse. That's interesting because I just heard 2 scenarios. I heard one where it's like you're not proud to be with this person, or not proud. You're not proud. This is an LGBT reading. Why are you not proud? Maybe this person isn't proud. Or maybe someone's not proud of being gay. Oof, why did I just hear that? Well, I didn't like that. Not proud, but going with the flow. Maybe you guys don't have labels. Maybe that's what you are. Maybe you don't have labels. Or maybe your view towards this relationship in the future, it would be to not put a label on it whatsoever. You guys may not even want people to know that you're dating this person. I don't feel like you would want to like parade this person around. Or it could be that you don't want this person looking at you because you don't feel proud right now. It's very, I'm getting like different energies. Can I see them? Tell me more about them. 10 of Swords. Yeah, they're exhausted. They're overthinking. They're going through painful endings. If you guys resonated with pile 1 or card 1, I would say go watch card 1 too, because they also had this energy here. A lot of exhaustion for that card on the part of the other person. So if that resonated with you, you might want to go and watch it to see more about where your person's head was at. Especially because in that reading, someone was struggling with their sexuality. And if that resonates with your person as well, or you, go and watch that as well. Sometimes there are messages in multiple piles, but I always say to go to the one that you're more drawn towards, and whatever feeling that comes in your pit of your stomach. Whichever, like, draw a line from the pit of your stomach to that card. Whichever one had the strongest, like, force to you, like, while you imagine that line, I would say choose that pile. But if you did feel something in pile 1, or card 1, maybe go look at that one. But 10 of Swords energy here, especially with exhaustion and Virgo, it's like I feel like this person just burned themselves out. I feel like they give so much to everyone, and like it just makes them feel like shit in the end. And I said earlier, I feel like your person has been betrayed. I feel like your person has put in so much effort, and for what? I don't know if this is with you. I'm trying to keep like partial, but like I said, like I feel like you kind of have this like almost like apathetic energy towards this person. Not that you don't love them, but like I'm not getting like head over heels, like anything, sort of thing. Like, and you know what I mean? When I say this, you could just be someone that comes off as very like neutral. Like people can't read you. And I think because people can't read you, or this person can't read you, it's like they may exhaust themselves constantly overthinking about what you feel for them, because they can't figure it out. you may be so introverted or so much of a recluse that it's like this person is like almost like showing you what they think you want to see, and maybe that's why you're not taking them serious. But it's like I feel like this person they don't know what to do, so they're just doing everything, and that's kind of why they were showing up as a mess. That might not even really be them, like because they have Virgo here, which is an earth sign and more stable, but it still is mutable energy and very adaptable. So I feel like this person goes off of how you are with them, and you're kind of coming off as, I mean, not really like working towards anything with them right now. I'm not putting all of the blame on you, but I do feel like this person really, really, really cares about how appreciative people are with them. And I do see them as someone that puts in a lot of work and a lot of effort. And yeah, then maybe they are a little bit childish. So to you, you might not see it as a lot, but to them, like they do seem to put in a lot of work. And you're coming off as a bit more fixed and stern and probably more secure on your own. So it may be kind of triggering for them to see you remain so neutral while they are putting in so much effort, taking so much out of themselves. But you shouldn't have to burn yourself out in love, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm not saying that you need to be doing anything different. Honestly, maybe that is, you know, the way that you need to be, and it's best for you to be that way. But if you were wondering, like, why hasn't this person done whatever, or why hasn't this gone here, or whatever, I'm feeling like this person, they can't read you at all. And I think that's why there is that disconnect that I keep saying. I don't feel like, and that Ace of Swords is, like I said, clarity and truth. I feel like they are struggling to figure out the truth here. Like, what is happening here? Why is there this immaturity? Why hasn't this gone the distance is what I'm hearing. Because the ten of Swords can also be like an ending, and this is the present. So you guys may not be talking right now in the present. And you could be very stern with this, very stubborn with this, and not be willing to talk to this person, to participate with them, to share your feelings with them. I definitely got that you weren't willing to share your feelings with this person. You may be someone that guards your feelings very, very, very closely, or just hold your feelings close to your chest. And I think that they feel that. And not to say that you're doing anything wrong, but it does make them overthink. Okay, tell me more about this participation in reverse here. 7 of Swords in reverse. This is the present though. So it could be that you're coming around to that. You could be learning how to say a little bit more. 7 of Swords is like something being found out. When it's in reverse, it's like something being found out, being caught sometimes. So I do feel like it's like, or sometimes it's confessions. So it could be in the present that you want to, or you're willing to confess how you truly feel towards this person. But maybe you just needed to be a little bit more secure, or feel more secure in your feelings before doing that. Like I said, it may just take you a long time to open up. And for them in the present, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. I don't think that this person has faith that it's going to work out. And I think it's because they're overthinking, like I said. In the present, I don't think that they think you don't really want anything to do with them. It seems like I'm kind of getting like a lying to yourself energy though. This person feels like they're lying to themselves about like how you feel about them. Like maybe like I said, maybe this person, or I didn't say this, but I'm saying it now. Maybe this person has never been like with another gay person before, or maybe they just have terrible gaydar and that's why they feel like it's hard to read you. You're coming off as a little bit more like masculine or stronger. So maybe like, or it could be like you may dress a certain way, but be completely different in a relationship, right? Like, because, you know, studs, like, for example, you could be a stud, or you could be like more masculine, presenting in like a guy relationship. But, you know, in the relationship, intimate wise, like, you know, be a little bit more softer and enjoy like maybe the cooking or whatever. And the other person may do something else. And that's not to say that there's a woman or man or whatever. This is why I'm using masculine and feminine, because, you know, you can be that and be whatever you are, even if you don't identify as any gender. But you are coming off as very strong and, dare I say, intimidating because of the strength. You know, some people are intimidating because they come off like a bitch, right? But I'm not getting that from you. You seem to be very chill. It's almost like how chill you are seems to intimidate this person more, because they're not like that. They are very up in the air and constantly questioning like life. Like I feel like they're constantly questioning their philosophy of life. Things get very real for this person. And I'm not saying it doesn't for you, but you don't seem to show it. And it's like, I feel like that makes them act even more however they act, because they have a lot of pent up thoughts, you know what I mean, that they don't share. And maybe they want to do that with you, but they don't seem comfortable to, or they just don't let themselves, is what I'm hearing. Let's see, what is this? Ace of Cups. But okay, there's the fucking cup. I was like, where are all the feelings? In the past, it was like too much. It was just showing me you guys separate from each other. But now, in the present, we've got the Ace of Cups here for the overall theme of the relationship. So you both are developing feelings for each other. Maybe this started off as just work, or maybe this just started off as, yeah, this could have started off as work. This person may be in a place of power over you. You may, I don't even know, but I'm getting like this person, they might not have even noticed you, to be honest. Like they may have been focused on their own shit. You might be dealing with a Pisces. I know this says fixed energy here, but I am kind of getting this like in my own head, in my own zone kind of energy, like a Pisces. They could also be a Capricorn though too, because sometimes Capricorns are like that, but in like a what's it called? Tunnel vision sort of way. Like I have a lot of goals. I'm working on that right now. So that could be your energy. But I'm also getting the detachment of like Aquarius energy in terms of your person. Your person may disassociate a lot. I said earlier that this person might flip. I'm not really getting that too much anymore, but the Virgo did come out for them, which is immutable energy, which is very changing and adaptive. So I feel like the way that your person is emotionally depends on where their mind is at, where their head is at. So we're going to see a little bit more what that is now. Well, this is what you want to say to them and what they want to say to you. Okay. Getting a little bit closer to the end of the reading here, guys. But let's see. What do you want to say to your person? I look for you everywhere. I look for you everywhere. That's sweet. I look for you everywhere. And them? I left when I saw you with someone. Oh, I kept wondering why there's this 3 of Cups energy here. Let's look at that. I haven't really been pulling any extra cards. I've been trying to kind of just leave it as it is, but I am kind of curious because I saw the 3 of Cups earlier, and then I saw 3 of Pentacles in reverse here. Your person may think that you are dating someone else. Or it could be that they have seen you with someone, flirting with someone or whatever, and it made them feel like insecure or something. I don't know. There are a lot of scenarios here. I'm also hearing that this person might have heard you like talking about them with someone else. And I'm not saying that you said anything bad, but like because they're an overthinker, they might have taken it the wrong way. Okay, and what else do you want to say to them? I am so attracted to you. You are so attracted to this person. I feel like you guys may be shy in love, but you just come off as like very stern. And like you don't wear your feelings on your face or on your sleeve. And so I feel like maybe this person is overthinking it, but you do seem to be attracted to them. This may be something new for you though. Like you may be developing these feelings for this person. It's also possible that if it's not them that's never been in a gay relationship, it might be you. And I'm not kidding that you guys might very well be gay and been gay your whole life, knowing you were gay your whole life, but never wanted to date someone because you were so fixated on your goals. And it's like, I feel like this person came in and you saw how goal oriented they were and how hard they worked, but you also saw how they can overwhelm themselves to a point of depletion, and maybe that turned you off. But it's like you can't get over the fact that everywhere you go, you see them and you think about them, things remind you of them. So I think that's kind of why there's that Knight of Pentacles in reverse energy with the fixed, because Knight of Pentacles in reverse is kind of like the opposite of fixed now. But it's like you're fixed on this person, but you don't want to be. This might be a very uncomfortable position for you, right? It's like you might even be delusional about the feelings, like, no, I couldn't like them, they're my employee, or no, I couldn't like them, they're my boss, or no, I couldn't like them, they're my student, or something like that. There might be like an inappropriateness to the relationship. It might be like an age difference or something. You might be older than this person. Some of you guys might have been this person's like sugar mama, sugar daddy before. You guys may have had a transactional relationship at some point, and now it's developing into something else. Interesting. Your person may look completely different than they did when you first met them as well. Like they may have changed their hair or something like that. Their body may look different in some way. I look for you everywhere. I'm so attracted to you. But they left when they saw you with someone. But they also want to say, I am grateful for the spiritual lesson. They have 9 here, a very spiritual number. They have a lot of 9s coming out for them. I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. You're taking there. I feel like your person is like dramatic. You might be dealing with someone who's a little bit dramatic. Like I said, they overthink a lot. Oh, like woe is me. It's sort of person. You know what I mean? They feel very deeply, but it's almost like they don't process what they're feeling as feelings. So they just say it's a lesson. Okay. I'm starting to understand our connection. For both of you guys, you're starting to understand that you have more feelings for each other than you thought, is what I'm hearing. I think that this is something new for both of you. Both of you guys may have never, been with someone of the same sex either before. So this might be new for both of you guys. Someone in this connection might be you. You could be older and now realizing that you're gay, right? So maybe that's why you coming off as a little bit more mature than this person. Okay. All right. Tell me more. Tell me more about this going with the flow, but the 6 of Wands in reverse and looking for them everywhere you go. What is that? Stress in reverse. Pressure, headache, lack of sleep. I feel like you guys are trying not to think about this person though, for some reason. Thinking about this person stresses you out. You guys may be really afraid of love. You might have intimacy issues. Like relationships may stress you out. And so that's why it doesn't seem like there's much going on between you two, but these feelings that are building up. There might be a lot of sexual tension between you and this person. Like you might actually want to rip this person's clothes off and battle yourself to be like responsible, respectful, or professional when you're around them. They may be a client of yours or something. Ooh. Maybe you're their therapist. Ooh. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. I'm not judging. This is a judgment-free zone, okay? But this is judgment-free reading for everyone. I'm just spitballing here because I'm seeing a lot of different scenarios. Okay, tell me more about this person. Who did they see you with? I left when I saw you with somebody. 10 of Swords. This really broke their heart, I'm hearing. But it's like they didn't process it as broke their heart. It shattered their mental space is what I'm hearing. Disturbance in reverse. Yeah, it shattered something. It says here on the bottom, obscure, irritation, supernatural. If you haven't been with another person and they didn't see this, I think that's their biggest fear. Their biggest fear is that you would leave them for someone else. If you guys are in separation and maybe they left before, that could happen. But I'm not getting that you guys are in like separation in like a bad way. I'm getting that for some of you guys, it could just be that this is beginning stages, so you guys don't talk a lot. I'm not getting a lot of communication between you two, especially with the 2 of Swords starting out the reading. But I feel like that communication could just be because, like I said, you may have limits on your relationship. You may only see this person like every Thursday at 3 p.m. Like you guys may go to the same doctor's office or something. Like, you know what I mean? Okay. Tell me more about this attraction that you have for this person, yet it is still being coupled with the 7 of Swords in reverse. Sweet dreams. You dream about this person. Oh, that's why you have the stress in reverse and looking for them everywhere you go, but not wanting to. I also said free falling. You guys may have like gotten into like sleep paralysis one day and like seen this person. Did I say with this relationship that there might be a telepathic connection? I'm not sure if it was you or Pile 1 that I said that about, but if you do feel like that, you could watch Pile 1. There may be messages for you with card number 1, sorry. Sweet dream. This says satisfaction, comfortability in a lazy day. Interesting because they have laziness in reverse. I'm so attracted to you. You dream about this person. You may even dream about this person sexually, okay? You may fantasize about this person, whether you want to admit it or not. I think you're very, very, very attracted to them, and that might scare you. But I feel like this person's feelings for you scares them too. Interesting. All right, tell me more about this person, what they're grateful for. What's the spiritual lesson they're talking about? Fury in reverse. I said earlier that you come off as very calm, But here it says offense, madness, and unpleasantness in reverse for the lesson. I feel like you taught this person how to maybe not be like, so like maybe they have explosive anger, or maybe they make stupid decisions when they're upset. Maybe they don't communicate their anger in the best ways, but you have shown them like how to be better with that is what I'm hearing. Okay, and they're grateful to you for that. They're grateful to you for not being someone that brings stress to their life, already stressful life. They're grateful to you for being stable and all of that. Okay, this is more about the themes. What's this Ace of Cups? Strategy in reverse, planning, prediction, and mind reading in reverse. And I just said telepathy, but it's interesting because it came out in reverse here. So I think I said this earlier. I don't feel like this person could read you. Yeah, I said that. This person can't really read you, but they have feelings for you. And I do think that they want to do something about it. And this may be the position that you're in with House 8. But it does kind of feel like that is being stifled here. Like no one has really like a game plan. The Three of Wands came out in reverse here. So I do feel like that could be it. Like there isn't really a game plan, but there is a wanting to double back. You guys may have met each other a long time ago, and you still think about this person or something like that too. Or maybe that's them. Okay. Let's say here. Tell me more. Tell me more. Tell me more. Okay, tell me more about this stress card in reverse and them looking for you everywhere. This is them in the present. Tell me about it. Clock in reverse. Not needing time. Not wanting to take time. Not wanting to deal with things in cycles. But also not seeing any progress. So I do feel like your person is very stubborn. I don't feel like they're really like making any moves towards you. I'm also getting like, if that's what you've been waiting on, I think you should stop, because they are a very fixed person. Like I don't like, as much as they go with the flow, like I said, they also have this mentality of whatever is meant for me is supposed to come to me. And they may be the type of person that likes to manifest. This could be somebody that like allows themselves to fall into sleep paralysis and then tries to envision like a life for themselves, like in that state. Like they could be very, very, very in tune that way. And, you know, maybe they are like doing something more spiritual to try and get you towards them, but it doesn't seem like they're the type of person that is going to straight up tell you, hey, I'm interested in you. Let's do this. They don't seem like that type of person. So if that's what you're waiting on, Spirit's saying with this clock in reverse, like, don't hold your breath. Not because, you know, they can't be great, but just because that's not their style. It doesn't seem like that's their style. Okay, and you? I left when I saw you with somebody disturbance. You are really showing up, or not you, them, sorry, them. They are really showing up as, their mind is all over. The Phoenix in reverse. Yeah, things not evolving to a new phase. Things not being rekindled. No transformation here. There's not really much growth. Their mind is still where it was. If you're wondering, it's kind of still where it was. The Phoenix is a card. It's like coming out on top, right? I feel like your person might be going through a lot right now, but they haven't gotten to a point where they come out on top of it yet. And that's definitely affecting your guys' relationship. For some of you guys, this may be that this person, oh, trans. Your person may change their appearance a lot. They may change the way they look a lot. Like they may really care a lot about what people think about them. They may be very insecure about their body. Your person may have like, trigger warning. They may have like maybe like dysmorphia of some kind. And if it's not dysmorphia, maybe your person is trans. I don't know. Because I just kept reading transformation, but it's in reverse here, and I kept hearing trans. Like maybe they're going through surgery. I can't remember the name of it. Gender change, gender something surgery. Or maybe they want to, but they can't for some reason. Maybe they are getting off of hormones if they were on hormones or something like that. Or maybe when they first started hormones, it really fucked with their like emotions and they were acting erratic as fuck in the beginning. Even if they weren't on hormones, I am still getting that. Like your person may have acted very erratic because of everything that they had going on, all of the stress. And it's time for them to kind of get over that mountain, but they haven't yet. Tell me more about your fantasies with this person. Cassette. Outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. If you guys have had sex with this person, I know that you are thinking about it all the time. I know you guys are. But it also says outdated thinking. It might just be that this isn't a connection that was meant to go very far. Outdated thinking, conditioning, and replaying events. Or if it is meant to go the distance, I really feel like you, like, God, I think that you are like a secret hopeless romantic. Like, I think that you are secretly have such a big crush on this person and you haven't said it. But I kind of see you like zoning out or thinking about this person when you fall asleep, like thinking about like times you guys spent or conversations you guys had, even if it was like, oh my God, like they spoke to me at lunch or something like that, something crazy like that. Like, I feel like you have a little bit more of a romantic spirit than this person is coming up as, honestly. But it doesn't seem like anyone sees that side of you. That might be something that you keep just for people close to you. And then them, what's this fury about? Fury in reverse in this grateful spiritual lesson. I like you. Oh, you're attracted to them and they like you too. They like you. Romance is blooming, fun, flirting, wanting to date. They might want to take you out on a date. They might want to get to know you a little bit more. But it's almost like they're too anxious to do it. Okay, tell me more. What's the overall theme here with this Ace of Cups and understanding the connection? What do they need to understand? The runner. Someone is running. Someone is running. Fear of intimacy. I said that was you. I feel like you're trying to run away from this connection. You're trying to run away from your feelings for this person. And it's coming from a place of ego. But you really do need to listen to your heart, because it's like, even you are someone who's very like goal-oriented type of person. And like I said, I do feel like you're someone that believes in manifestation. And you have to understand that your constant daydreaming about this person is manifesting a relationship with them, whether or not you want to admit it or not. And like I said, maybe that's your style. Like, maybe you don't want to, whatever, but you're like, oh, I'm constantly thinking about you. I'm so attracted to you. I look for you everywhere we go. Maybe one day you actually be where I thought you would, where I dreamt you would be. So I feel like you're running away from them in that way, but you're also not. But they don't know that. You know what I mean? They don't know that you're doing all of this. You know it, but they don't know it. Interesting. But you both like each other. You both like each other. But it is kind of childish. You know, what you're both doing is kind of childish. That's why I say I feel like you might have Pisces or 12th house placements here. Very spiritual. Very, I mean, Pisces is the last sign. Like, they are old soul. They're smart. They're intuitive. They're all of these things, right? But at the same time, they do kind of get stuck in this dream world and denial state. It's kind of like the Two of Swords energy here. Sometimes the Two of Swords is just being stuck in a certain headspace that you need to break out of. And it's interesting because it came out here with Cashapp, and then with them they have the Phoenix. So I do feel like on both of you guys' side there is a little bit of a transformation that needs to come, or maturation. For them it might be just needing to mature in themselves, their body, their style, their confidence, whatever that looks like, their image. For you, I feel like it's definitely getting out of your shell a little bit more and embracing your feelings. Okay, tell me more about this clock and stress. Looking for them everywhere you go. Stabbed in the back. Heartbreak, pains, separation, deception, and a shocking attack. Okay, so I feel like this is why you guys don't say everything you feel. You guys may have been really betrayed in the past in a love connection, and that's probably why you hold your feelings very close to your chest. You guys like to say that you're going with the flow, but there is a part of you that is very fixed and takes a long time to open up to people, and that's okay. But it is very hard to be both, right? It is very hard to do both. You manage it, but it's not easy, and I know that. For them, for the present, tell me more about this Phoenix in reverse and the seeing you with someone. I'm really curious about this. The boat in reverse. Receiving what you need, progression, arriving, moving on, closure issues. Your person is definitely not moving on from you anytime soon. But I'm also getting that maybe they felt like you were going back to an ex or something. Maybe they thought you were still involved with an ex or something. Someone from their past or your past that they didn't really like. Like, for example, they might just like have questioned the relationship because they saw you were friends with someone that they have a past with. Like, it could be a lot of different scenarios. Interesting. That's interesting. Like, maybe they found out that you dated someone that they knew and they're like, I don't know how to feel about it. But that's not a problem. Like, you can do whatever you want, you know what I mean? But it's just, like I said, this person overthinks a lot. So that probably wasn't the easiest thing for them to see. What else? Oh, fuck, we got cassette twice for you. But this time it came out in reverse. That's so fucking crazy. How you got cassette twice? You really like this person. You really think about this person all the time. Like, I know that they're constantly, I know that they're constantly on your mind. You guys might have a cold right now. You guys might be taking cough medicine to go to sleep. You might take sleeping pills or something. I don't know. I just got that. But you really think about this person. If you guys have been together, you think about cuddling with the person. You think about laying down with them. You think about falling asleep with them. I know you do. Kind of wholesome, actually. But the cassette did come out in reverse now. So I do think that there is a part of you that definitely needs to let go of these fantasies because you're living in the past or, living in your head. And you need to do something in the present. Fixed signs can really satiate themselves on just memories or good feelings from the past or what they are used to, right? But Spirit is saying now twice that you have an outdated thinking and maybe you need to get out of your head and be a little bit more persistent and, take a little bit more action towards what you're attracted to. You seem to be someone that doesn't like to give into temptation, and that's why you just daydream a lot. But maybe this person doesn't need to be temptation. Right? Like, what would happen if you soothed all of this person's worries? Because that seems to be their biggest problem. What would happen if you just were afraid of being stabbed in the back no more, and you stopped running and you said, oh my God, I'm attracted to you. I'm also hearing maybe you guys were outed. Maybe you guys have been outed in the past, or maybe, I don't know. There's an intensity with you. Probably in a past relationship. You might have been in a same-sex relationship in the past where someone was very dependent on you, and that's why you're afraid to be intimate now, because you don't want that stress. You don't want someone relying too much on you, because you do have a lot of goals for yourself. But it's like with this person, even while you're achieving those goals, you're still thinking about them. Interesting. Okay, tell me more about this person here and their feelings for you. It says, I like you. I'm interested in this Fury card in reverse. I think this is telling me a little bit more about their feelings and how they deal with them. Soulmate in reverse, but it's still got the soulmate card. Yeah, like I said, I think they like you. They like you, but they might not be ready to be in a relationship. It doesn't really seem like that's something you want, though, because you're running from it. But maybe that is something you secretly want, and you haven't been honest with yourself about it, and that's why the relationship hasn't gone anywhere. Because, like I said, I feel like this person is going off of what you do, and it doesn't seem like you're doing a lot. You are doing a lot behind the scenes and feeling a lot behind the scenes, but I don't know if they know that. And like, if this is someone who's recently came out of the closet, or who hasn't, dated that many people, or is, like I said, they don't feel like they have a good gaydar, or maybe they feel insecure about themselves because they're new in their body. Like, maybe they did go through a transition. Maybe they have changed their style once they accepted their sexuality, whatever it is. They don't seem to be like the most confident, but they know how they feel about you. And they're just not confident in what to do with those feelings. And I feel like that could be resolved if they had that Ace of Swords in an upright position, which is clarity and communication on your part as well. Like, it takes two to tango sort of energy. Tell me more about this understanding connection and the Runner and the Ace of Cups and all that. Ascending in reverse. Yeah, it's like the more you continue to run away from this relationship and, kind of like deny your feelings, the relationship isn't going to go anywhere. And that's a constant theme that has been coming up for you and this person, like denying your feelings for one another, or not doing anything with them. Okay, so let's get you guys some advice before we close out the reading here, okay? What's the advice? We're going to get some advice for you and advice for them. The first advice for you is, the past is now behind you. Ooh, release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Okay. So I want to tell you guys that this person, sometimes it's like you don't open up with someone because there's a voice in the back of your head that tells you not to. And if you haven't been having that voice in the back of your head, then I do think that it is time to move on. If this is someone of your past and you've been constantly looking for them everywhere you go, trying to manifest them back in your life, and you love them, but you're not going to do anything about it, Spirit is saying, let them go. because it is taking up a lot of mental space. Just thinking about that person and dreaming about them the way that you guys do is very powerful. Your mind is very powerful. And I think Spirit is saying that if you put that in, that dedication into something else, you could really get something out of love, but it doesn't seem like you're doing it. And for your person, their advice is, my beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united. For love, transcending space and time, nothing is missing. So kind of like, yeah, I love you, I like you, but maybe this relationship is too exhausting and it's not really going to go anywhere. And you just need to know that, you know, you may always love each other, may always like each other, have those feelings for each other, but that doesn't mean that this was meant to be or meant to continue. And that's okay, right? Sometimes you just have crushes and little things that awaken these feelings inside of you, right? Maybe this person awakened feelings inside of you that you never felt before, and you were meant to feel them, but you weren't meant to grow from them with this person. You were meant to feel them for this person and then move on. If that sounds like your situation, great. But if it's not, and it's literally just a not communicating how you feel, out of fear of rejection or any sort of fear of intimacy or anything like that, Spirit is saying, put the past behind you and take the chance. And if not, then move on, because there is something around the corner. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this reading. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and happy Pride. Card number 333. If you chose card number 3, the Sun, well, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit all the links in the description box below. I love having you guys here. And we're going to get you guys some answers to see where the relationship will go. All right. Hi, card number 3. Thank you for coming to your reading. You chose the Sun card. Okay, so first things first, I just want to tell you guys that roles can be reversed here. So if you start to resonate with one side, but I say one small tiny detail that sounds a little bit more like you and not your partner, take it with a grain of salt. Take it as it resonates. It's very hard. We'll be channeling 2 energies here that are not here at all. And so it is very common for those things to blend. Take it for what your current situation is, okay? Thank you guys for being here. Hit all the links in the description box below. There will be a playlist for other timeless readings that you may enjoy. There are a lot of pick a card readings I've created. They're not all LGBT, but you know, you'll probably resonate with them, so cool. Thank you guys for being here. And finally, we're going to see the past in this relationship. We're also going to look at the present, some things that you may want to say to each other, get some channeled messages there, and we'll get some advice. And then I will give you guys my my thoughts on where I see this relationship going based off of the entire picture at the very end, okay? So first, I'm going to split the deck and do an energy check here. You are going to be on the left and your person will be on the right. Okay, so you're showing up as the Hierophant in reverse, and they are showing up as the 6 of Swords. Interesting. Immediately, my first thoughts were that you didn't want to commit to this person, and either they're trying to move away and move on, or they're trying to fix things with you. Both of these cards have blue on them, so I do feel like there's a lot of pain or sadness surrounding this connection at some points. You have the 4 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, forced isolation between you and them. Queen of Swords in reverse. I do feel like there's maybe some bitterness or resentment for you. Possibly because you feel like they didn't support you the way that they should have with this 5 of Pentacles here. We also have the 7 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like maybe they were not very honest with you in the past. Maybe they weren't loyal to you in the past. This could just be something that happened in the relationship or something you've experienced and why you don't really want to commit. Like, it could be that you've been cheated on in the past and that's why you don't want to date, and it doesn't have anything to do with this person. But for them, they have the 6 of Swords here with the 10 of Wands in reverse. They don't want to do things the hard way anymore. This person wants solutions. They want solutions, and they have Ace of Cups here. They have a lot of feelings for you. I definitely think that they want to smooth things over with you. Seven of Wands in reverse. Yeah, they want to open up to you. They want to open up to you about these feelings. And I'm getting already from you guys that you guys do have a past. And for them, they might want to go back. They might want to go back to the way things once were, or completely change things altogether. Because Six of Swords sometimes is like moving things to calmer waters. So they may feel like things just need to calm down between you and them right now. Interesting. The Soul. Oh, I said this was the Strength card earlier, but this is the Sun card. Damn. Interesting. Maybe this is a divorce. Maybe you guys divorced this person and they want to come back. I don't know. Or maybe you're just in separation. You know, like some couples get separated and they think that it's going to lead to divorce and then they end up getting back together or something. Maybe that's you guys. I don't know. We'll see. All right, this is going to be the past. We're using our Osho Zen tarot deck right now. We'll be using Broken Mirror Tarot deck, our Hidden Truth Oracle deck, Island Time Wellness Oracle deck in the pink and black colors. We'll also be getting advice from a different Love Oracle deck and using our Heavenly Bodies Astrology deck and also Romantic Tarot deck. So a lot of decks, but they're all going to show different parts of the relationship and they're necessary. So very thorough reading. Expect this to be pretty long, but it's going to give you guys all your answers. So first, let's look at the past and how you showed up in the past, your attitudes and behaviors towards this person in the past, maybe even your feelings. Yes, the Creator. Usually when I get this Creator card to come out in a reading, it makes me feel like you feel like regardless of if you're spiritual, I'm just saying this kind of like as a saying, but I feel like in the past, you may have felt like this person was sent to you for a reason. Like this person was sent to you by God or it was a godsend. But I'm also getting for some of you guys, though, you may have had a God complex in the past. Those are go two different ways, though, like I said, because let's see them. What were they like? Thunderbolt in reverse. Not much of shit. Okay. And then the Fool. A lot of red here and fighting. I feel like your person in the past, either you guys fought a lot, you bickered a lot, or they fought their feelings for you in the past. Not much happened in the past. But I think you were a fool for them. I'm kind of getting like you were head over heels for this person at one point. And it's like what you feel now is like a 360. Tell me more about the themes that showed up in the past in this relationship. Change. A lot of change. Number 10 here. They have the 10 of Swords. I feel like this relationship was a lot of work at some point. Maybe you just put a lot of effort and time into this person. Okay. Tell me more. Tell me more about the past. This is going to show me a little bit more of like the energy behind these cards. Sometimes I just like to look at them without even like looking at what the card is meant to be and just get my own interpretation because I like the images on them. So if you see me do that, just know that's for a reason. Okay. The Fool or the Creator. Oh, with the Justice card in reverse. Lady Justice in reverse. There was an unfairness in this relationship. There was masks. There's a white ribbon here, kind of like I'm hearing like throw in the towel. Someone threw in the towel. Okay. I feel like someone was controlling. Someone maybe tried to tame the other person. I'm also hearing that someone might have like broken the other person's spirits too. I don't like that. It might be your person though. Like this person might have been really unfair to you and said some really harsh things to you. They might have really fought you, you know, in the past. Fought this connection in the past. What else? Yeah. Oh, and look at this card that just came up. It's literally people fighting. Yeah, I feel like this person fought you a lot. They may have even, dare I say, they may have even like cheated on you. Some of you guys saw this person with another person. Like some of you guys, like I did say earlier, like there was like a kind of like no commitment, no loyalty. Six of Swords is like kind of wanting things to get calm after problems. Maybe your person is like, I'm sorry, question mark. I don't know. I do feel like there's a lot of fighting, a lot of pettiness there, but also on the side of your person, a lot of regret about that fighting and that pettiness. If you were wondering if they regretted it, I do think they did. But we're going to look at why they did it, because I'm not really getting a clear, like, understanding of why. Because, I mean, we have change here, but I'm wondering, like, what really changed? Like, what were they hoping to accomplish with that? Tell me more about the change. This was a theme that kept coming up in your relationship. I felt like this was things being switched up often. But with the Thunderbolt in reverse, I felt like there was a whole lot of nothing really happening with your person. So I'm kind of wondering. Tell me. Five of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like your person treated you like a hoe. Or like a prostitute. Or they just wanted to be with you because you looked good with them. I feel like this person was about images, maybe. Tell me more. These cards are going to possibly show zodiac signs, prominent house placements. You could be like this. You could have people around you that have this prominent influence or something like that. Maybe someone important to the relationship that got in the way of the relationship or helped the relationship at some point has these placements. But this is just to give me a little bit more of an idea of the type of person you are and them. Okay, Aquarius in reverse. Originality, philanthropy, progressive imaging in reverse here. And then Yang in reverse. Proactivity, expression, doing in forward motion. Like I said, with this Thunderbolt here, I felt like they were doing a whole hell of a lot of nothing. I don't feel like they made any real action towards you or real movement towards you. I don't feel like they like tried to move the relationship forward in any way. What was this card that came out with the Fool? Queen of Pentacles, yeah. It was the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, though. Kind of... I feel like you really let loose with this person. I feel like you really tried to put away your maybe more reserved side of yourself and like be a fool and fall in love. And maybe it just didn't work out. I don't feel like this person appreciated your originality and your uniqueness. They may have even judged you for it. I'm really sorry if that's the position you were in. Tell me more. Pluto, transform. There's that change. Damn, that's really rough. What else? Mutable. Surrender, fluidity, and welcoming change. I just said there's that change. You're a person... I don't want to say they were inconsistent, because mutable does not mean inconsistent. You may be dealing with someone that is a Gemini, Virgo, Sag, or Pisces. You may be a Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo. I am getting fixed energy from you. But you could also be a Libra or have Libra placements. You could also be Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, because you have Queen of Pentacles here. But then there's also the Fool. So yeah, like I said, heavy Aquarius, but possible Aries placements as well. You may have Pluto very significant in your chart as well. I think your person is someone that goes with the flow, but it's like almost maybe to like a reckless or inconsiderate extent. With the Justice card in reverse here, I do feel like you felt like this person wasn't very fair with you sometimes, maybe even not even considerate of you. And I did say that there was like this sort of like God complex, that maybe this person really thought that they were better than you or talked down on you a lot or just like picked at you and nitpicked at you a lot. And I don't think you really appreciated that. And for some of you guys, this really did change your perception of love. And I just want you to know that fuck them if they did that to you, okay? Jupiter in reverse, grow and expand, but it's here with this change in reverse. So yeah, like I said, I don't feel like there's much from where I am right now, looking at the way things went in the past. The next section is the present. From the way things looked in the past, there's not much to bank on with this connection. I'm going to tell you that right now. From the way things looked in the past, I don't think you can really benefit from this person. I do think that you are probably a lot stronger than this person, a lot more lovelier than them. They just seem to kind of just want to start trouble. Like, this might just be someone who's just bored with life, honestly. They're kind of giving me, like, Knight of Wands energy. Like, here for a good time, not a long time. And they're here to fuck shit up. They're not really here to help you grow, help you expand. I really don't feel like I said, you might have been really infatuated with this person. And it might have made you, like, see them in a light that wasn't really who they really were. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, tell me more. Tell me more about how you feel about them in the present. This is present. King of Swords. Yeah, I think you are a bit more logical when you think about this person now. You're probably a bit more logical. You may even have firmer boundaries with this person at this time. If you talk to them very lovey-dovey at one point, I'm hearing like you have been more stern and just different, like a 360 in the way you communicate with them, for sure. In the way you view them as well. And for them, in the present, 7 of Cups in reverse. Oh, now they're sure. Now they're sure. Now they're not questioning. Now they're not unsure and up in the air and trying to weigh their options. Now they want you. It seems like, okay, cool. Here's the star. Now they want you. Now they've healed. And I'm saying that like, oh, it's a lie. But I'm just saying that because, oh, isn't that ironic? Like, isn't timing just a bitch sometimes? Where it's like, why couldn't you be like that when you needed to be like that? But I needed you to be like that is what I'm hearing from you. The star. This is you. You are such a star. You are a very creative, compassionate, it looks like very empathetic person and a very healing person as well. Sometimes you just meet people that don't want to change. With the Fool card here, I feel like you're gay, out, and proud. But your person doesn't have very much rainbows here, so maybe they aren't. Maybe they don't really believe in love. I don't know. Like, maybe they treat it like a joke. What else? 7 of Coins, 7 of Pentacles. Oh, they definitely want to work on things, though. They definitely want to put more effort, right? 7 of Pentacles is all about effort and patience. I said earlier that I do think this person is apologetic. I do think that they are more sure now, right? But in the past, they did seem to be a bit chaotic and not really doing much. And they may have even said or done some really like kind of fucked up things. And it looks like now that they want to put in the work and make the progress to get things better and where they want it to be. But it's almost like do you have to wait for that? Like, should you have to wait for that? Is that fair to you to have to wait? Tell me more about these themes and this lack of growth for the present, though. Like, what's happening now? That was the past. What's the present? 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords. That's you. You're showing up. You're showing up. Or your person is showing up as, wanting to move on from everything that happened. Wanting to, but you have to be careful, because what if this person is just trying to brush over things that happened in the past, right? You have to be careful and use your intuition with this person, because they may be trying to just put a blanket, oh, I'm sorry for everything, right? But that's like putting a fucking Band-Aid on a bullet wound, right? So don't let this person do that with you. If that's kind of the energy you're getting, I would definitely say to speak up for yourself and embody that King of Swords energy that you're already in right now, and just let them know, like, hey, I'm not going to let you do that with me again. Like, there needs to be some real change. Okay, let's see. What do you want to say to this person? Tell me what you want to say to this person. What's on your mind? I will wait for a sign from you. Maybe you guys are waiting to see change in this person before you decide to give them more of yourself. And then what do they want to say to you? I lost myself for a while. Yeah. Yeah, they were lost. That's 7 of Cups. They were lost. They were looking for the answers in the wrong places. They were all over the place. I keep saying that, all over the place. And there we go, lost. What else do you want to say to them? I bury myself in work to forget about you. Damn. And them? You speak to me through music. So they could be listening to old songs that you guys listen to together. Maybe you guys like rap music or R&B? Okay, now this is what you both kind of feel, but aren't really saying. That's the overall feelings. I feel you leaving me behind. Yeah, there's that Six of Swords energy. There is something that is being left behind. I don't know if it's you're leaving this person behind or you're trying to leave this energy of the past behind. We're going to see that right now, and then we're going to get you some advice, and then we'll close out the reading, okay? Thank you guys if you've made it this far. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Love you guys. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Tell me about yourself in the present. Where do you see this connection going? Your attitudes, your behaviors, your thoughts, your feelings, everything. Heartbroken in reverse. Okay, so you guys are getting over what this person did or made you feel. You guys are getting over it. You aren't deeply hurt by them anymore. They don't have power over you anymore. You might not be as sad. Like, if you guys are broken up, you're not as sad about it as you were anymore. You're not grieving or mourning like you once were with this. I think that you are kind of getting a little more leveled head here. And for them, what they lost themselves for a while. Oh, it's kind of interesting that they got this lightning card in reverse, but they also got thunderbolt in reverse, which has like a ton of lightning there. But this card is all about sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. So I don't really feel like this person has changed very much, honestly. But I will say, if one thing has changed about them is, like, I don't think they're as erratic as they once were, but it's almost like they might not be doing anything right now because they're trying to figure out how to fix things. Six of Swords might be their process of, like, trying to fix things or walking away from something so that they can come to you. If you guys are in separation, if you guys are in a connection still or have been for quite some time, I don't think that they have came up with a plan on how to win your trust back. It seems like they have to win your trust back here. It seems like they have to win your heart back as well. I bury myself in work to forget about you. And I feel you leaving me behind. Wow. Okay, tell me more about yourself, this I bury myself in work, and why we have the star card here. Stabbed in the back. Fuck. If you related to card number 2, I would say go watch that too, because card number 2 had stabbed in the back right here in this position. It's coming out here for you, but it was still for them and a message for them and what they were experiencing. So, you know, maybe this person was unfaithful to you. Maybe this person put you in third-party situation, or maybe they were non-committal to you in the past, and that's why you're kind of at this point now where it's like, I don't give a fuck, really. I do feel like while you are getting over or not as heartbroken as you were, you still felt heartbreak and pain when it came to this person. It was very shocking. Like I said, this person may have switched on you or something, or they may have, you know, just been a bit inconsistent at times in the way that they interacted with you. And it took you for surprise constantly. I feel like there were a lot of ups and downs here in your feelings, and you felt like it was very unfair to you. And for them, speaking to you through music, fighting, but wanting to see change now. Fighting in the past, but wanting to see change now. Paradise. Yeah. There's that expansion now. It was on Jupiter, and it said growth and expansion on the Jupiter card, but the Jupiter card came out in reverse for the past. But now in the future, it looks like you are everything this person wants. You are paradise to them. You are their joy. They want to play with you. They want to enjoy you. They want to be one together. They may even want to go on vacation with you and travel with you. But it's like, I don't understand how that's going to happen right now. Themes, the chaser in reverse. So yeah, I feel like maybe there was a point where you chased this person and you're not doing it anymore. You may have had a fear of abandonment that you were working through, or maybe this person did, or they are working through it. Yeah, but there's definitely a codependent nature to the relationship at some point. It could have just been, you know, hey, someone liked a lot of attention and the other person gave it to them. Or someone, yeah, let me leave it at that. Okay, one more, and then we'll get you guys some advice and we're going to close out the reading, okay? Thank you guys for making it here, staying here this far. Okay, tell me more about this waiting for a sign. Why are you waiting for a sign from them? Waiting for a sign, King of Swords energy, heartbroken in reverse. Abundance in reverse. Keeping a positive mindset, manifesting exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. I feel like you're at this point where it's like, maybe you don't want to do anything. You know, maybe you feel like it is up to this person. Like, hey, you did all of this in the past. Well, I'm keeping open mind, but I'm not really going to bank on, you know, this going anywhere. It could be that you guys are just working towards something else, or like I said, some of you guys might just not really want to be in a relationship right now. Maybe you are getting over like what this did to you, or maybe just like a past relationship. It could be that you knew this person for a while, and even if it didn't get romantic, you dated someone else and they wanted to come back to you, or they want to come back to you. Like maybe they see that you're dating someone else and they want to come back to you because they never took the opportunity. Like it could be that they didn't really hurt you, but they didn't really pursue you either. And that could have been where the pain came from. It could have been like an unrequited love sort of feeling. And it's like, now I think you're like waiting for a sign through them. They may be looking at your like Spotify playlist or your recent plays if they followed you on that or something. They may look at any music you post or whatever, try to find messages there. Tell me more about them. They were lost. Then there was this lightning in reverse. Engagement, partnership, commitment. Yeah, there's the commitment, the unity and all of that. They want it now, but I don't think that they really saw it back then. And it's interesting because they had the 7 of Pentacles, but then they had the 7 of Cups in reverse. So definitely a change. And they may have been confused. They may have been really confused. This person may have been very confused about their feelings for you at some point. And, you know, maybe that caused them to do things that weren't right. But I think that they were confused, and their confusion didn't stop with you. It extended to other parts of their life, and they lost themselves for a while. And now it's like, I do think that they want to come back and have a commitment with you. But it seems like you're kind of burying yourself in work or something else, but waiting for a sign for them at the same time. Tell me more about that. Talking. Oh, fuck. Talking. It says interested, conversing more, awaiting a message. Yeah, literally awaiting a message, and I will wait for a sign from you. So, yeah, I do feel like you think if something is going to happen between you and this person, it's going to happen because they initiated something. You want to talk to them. You do want to keep an open mind with them. You may, you know, have more boundaries with them now, but I do feel like you're not the one that's going to reach out. And that was very similar in card number 2's reading. So maybe you should go watch that if you felt attracted to that pile as well. Okay, and for them, so you have that energy, but they came out with this fucking engagement ring. Like, this came out of nowhere. Like, where did this come from? Because that wasn't their energy. Like, they're completely 360. It's like, you know, some people fight you just to see if you're gonna stay. But it's almost like this person saw that you wouldn't, and it gave them like a reality check. But you really do need to be careful with them and make sure that they say it, that they don't sweep it under the rug and actually, you know, admit to you exactly like what role they played here. But a little bit more about this Paradise card. Kisses in reverse, unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection, falling in love. Kisses in reverse. Why? Tell me about this kisses in reverse. Hold on. Let's pull one from the black. This is the last one I'm going to give clarification for. Tell me about this kisses in reverse. Why do they have that? Because it's kind of conflicting the Paradise card here. I don't really understand. Tell me why. One card. We just need one. There we go. Keys on a ring. Many options. Decision. Unconventional. Stringing along. One night stand. But it's in reverse here. So definitely like that 7 of Cups energy that they had. Yeah, I think this person misses your kisses. They miss your affection. I think they're like kind of going through withdrawal from you if you've pulled away from them, for sure. They tried to keep their options open, or maybe they feel like you have options and that's why you guys aren't kissing. They may feel like even if you're in a relationship with someone right now, they may feel like you have like a mistress or something on the side or something. I'm also hearing someone kiss someone and left red lipstick on their cheek. The gayness surrounding this, I do feel like this person was very confused about their feelings for you. Okay? Girl on girl, guy on guy, whatever. Or non-whatever. You know, whatever you identify as. This person was still confused about their feelings for you. Meanwhile, it seemed like when you saw them, you kind of felt like they were sent to you for a reason. They were kind of like God sent to you. And I think that infatuation just kind of left very quickly. Yeah. And it's like they felt that. Well, they feel it now. I don't know if they felt it when it happened. It does seem like a kind of amount of time passed before they kind of had that eureka moment, because it said they lost themselves for a while. Okay, tell me this last one. This is about the themes that came up in the relationship. This is what will what more towards the present and the future. Palm tree. Oh, palm tree. Stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. So yeah, maybe you guys do need to try it again. Maybe you guys can try it again. Seems like you're waiting for a sign from them. They do seem like they are preparing to kind of come towards you. So maybe you will get that sign. But you have to think about this in regards to your connection. If you're not dealing with someone who's very extroverted, I mean, how is waiting for a sign really going to get you to this palm tree energy? Probably not. But if you are dealing with someone that's a little bit more extroverted and is already planning towards coming towards you and maybe even communicated this at some point, maybe expect them, you know, asking you to be with them legitimately. I'm not saying this is going to lead to marriage, but they may want to really try a relationship with you. They do see you as someone that brings them a lot of joy, and they feel like they can laugh and play around with you. And I think they miss that if it has been dwindled for some reason between you two. And I think that you want to talk to them as well. You may have been a little bit heartbroken by them in the past, but maybe you're getting over those feelings and able to maybe communicate them a little bit easier now. Now we're going to get you some advice, them some advice, and then advice for both of you. And then we'll close out the reading. The advice for you is to look inside of yourself and examine what's causing you to feel this way. So yeah, for a lot of you guys, you did need to look a little bit deeper and see why was this person able to hurt me so much? Why did I take what this person said or did so personally? Or even why were they so unfair to me? And is it fair to myself to keep going after this person and keep chasing this person? No, I'm going to wait for them to come to me. I feel like that's kind of what you guys have looked inside of yourselves and started to realize that you don't have to be the one that is in charge of all of the abundance and the joy. It does seem like they're showing up with that sort of energy now in the present, even if that wasn't there for them in the past. And you have to use your own discernment here and your own judgment here, because if this is someone that deserves your time, then don't give it to them, right? But if this is someone who is just confused and comes in apologizing in all the right ways and taking true accountability, because this Libra in reverse for the past, I feel like there was not a lot of accountability taken in the past, and that seems like to be something that you really, really want. And if they come towards you with that, cool. But just recognize that you have this like star card energy in you, and you also have the Fool energy in you. So it's like the moment you decide to move on to something better, if that's what you decide, the sky is the limit there too. But no one is judging you if you go back to this person and it looks promising, right? Because it just kind of feel like you both feel each other leaving each other behind. And if that's not what you want and you do want to give it one more shot, I would say do it before it's too late. And then for them, their advice is time. You're trying too hard, give it time. Which is hard because it's like you're waiting for a message from them. But I do feel like this person in the present, they have the 7 of Cups in reverse, but they also had I lost myself for a while. I'm looking for you through music. But there is this energy between both of you guys of feeling like you're leaving each other behind. And the 7 of Pentacles that came out definitely talks about needing to wait for time. So I do feel like this person might be waiting for you to heal. They might be waiting for their right time to come towards you, right? Maybe they just feel like it's not the right time for whatever reason. Maybe they are coming up with a plan and it's just not the right time for it. But that's the advice for them too, is to just give it time. So if you're like, fuck, why are they being so lazy, or why haven't they done it yet? It's because, I mean, that's their message. That's their advice right now. Spirit is telling them not to. And the advice for both of you guys says, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So if you don't want to leave this world with memories of, you know, not going after what you truly want, or being hard in love, or not committing, having fear of intimacy, taking too many options, whatever. If you don't want to have that be a part of your story, definitely, you know, listen to all the messages I just gave you, and hopefully there can be some true palm tree stability, security sorts of vibes for you guys in the future. Okay? Thank you guys so much for watching this reading, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.